We should. Do we have naval superiority here? The like guaranteed naval superiority.
Careful pushing out.
So I have no fleet there right now.
Okay. I'm just gonna go and see if I can take the rook.
Casablanca's not looking good.
Oh wow, that's beautiful, Seth. Ah, but they're taking Casablanca. That's too bad.
Or Italian.
See if you can fall back to Casablanca.
Yeah, my bad.
No, we're good. We're good. We're winning that. No, maybe not, or maybe.
I feel sorry for the guy.
Okay, we have Tobruk.
Badger, please let me take some Gibraltar garrisons to defend Casablanca.
Yeah, take it 4 from the take 4. You can take the 4 from the left support.
Yeah.
You could attack into that airfield once you're done attacking the Marines. Just keep them off guard. Nah, it's not working.
We could probably use some troops here to defend, if possible. UK.
Yeah, moving up some.
Nice.
Are the Hungarians here fighting as well?
They were before, I think. But they're in the south with motorized.
Just waiting for the snorkel first to make subs again.
Yeah, exactly.
So Seth, I'm holding Casablanca, so you can use the rest to close that pocket if you can.
Right.
Yeah, let's cap these guys first. Try to survive Africa while we do this, but we can't have the French army alive.
Africa. If Ivan says pull out, then everyone pulls out of Africa.
Yep.
No, what the fuck? You should not take the train. This front line is I fucking hate it.
Yep. So far I'm holding. So
looks like Italy is encircled Morocco again.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while. So I'm just hoping you can. I'm getting it out now, maybe. But I hope
you want tank help, or are you fine?
Nah, just come with the tanks here.
So I don't want to pull out of France until we've capped him.
No.
They're trying to push in here behind you.
Okay, I should be okay here, really.
They're trying to do like a pocket here against the tanks in the south.
Yep. I will counter pocket.
Nice.
Ah, fuck it. They got Bordeaux and Urban Tile. I hate these paras. Let's just leave those paras there.
I'm trying to pull out now.
We're still having air problems in France.
I mean, we have every plane we have there.
Oh, I thought it was France first.
Oh, should I need to look over here as well? Yeah, there's elephants in North Africa, boys.
Yeah, we're stretched very thin now in the north, but they don't seem to be able to do a counter push. So we'll just take that.
They killed too many divisions in south. nice pocket you're going for.
Germany, can you convoy raid African coast? Maybe, just maybe.
Algot, are you free and available to do that?
What?
Convoy raid African coast, maybe. Then maybe I can get Casablanca like that. Oh my god, I got encircled again. I didn't even notice.
Are we still doing collabs on France? Otherwise,
I'll put my sub ones there, but I think they'll be able to counter it. I'm not doing collabs on France now. I thought it would be a quicker affair. We have one. Yeah, this is a crazy counter push in the north now.
Yeah, but we were able to snake a lot of the back line.
Okay, let's connect, I guess. Let's connect here. Yeah, good.
Okay, nothing should have French supply now except... Oh, Ivan, they're gonna run out of all supply in Africa. All the French, at least, in the French territories.
I'm winning Morocco now, though.
Yeah, they're out of supply.
But I haven't had it yet, so there's no stress in capping France, guys. Give me one. Okay,
there we go.
Never mind.
I don't know. We didn't take Paris. We didn't take Paris. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's go. Where do we want the airplanes?
Almost had it.
Trotsky survived.
Okay, I'm moving air to Mediterranean, I guess. Oh shit, we're getting fucked in Africa.
No, it's fine. I've been holding.
Okay, I'm bringing bombers. I'm bringing bombers. They'll fly from Sicily.
Bomb those elephants.
I'll bomb those elephants, man.
Fleet ready. Almost.
Okay, so the tanks are coming over.
Tanks come over. Some fighters coming over.
But let me put up escorts for you.
They're pulling back now in Africa.
Oh, you said tanks. I said tanks. Okay.
Okay, this was annoying. Never mind.
Yeah, their whole main army is pulling back towards Alamein.
Okay, but the Vichy part, no, we're fucked. No, wait, we can reach with the railway gun. No, we can't.
No, sadly.
No, we can't. But it's still a good invasion spot. I mean, it's not for nothing.
I was very close to grabbing Casablanca.
Yeah, good effort.
Whatever.
Okay, let's just consolidate, get some fucking...
I'm taking back Tobruk now.
Yeah, let's consolidate, put some focus on, build some stuff.
Italy, can you push the line in Africa? I'm going for Tobruk also. They've pulled back like all
I'm
the
already
troops.
doing it.
Yeah, perfect.
Germany's still building rubber, right?
Yes.
Very good.
But less of it. No, we're building a lot of oil right now because we are fucked for fuel.
Well, why is it Romania? Romania, are you fixing fuel?
I think it's...
Yeah, I'm getting... Do we need more fuel? Like, I'm upgrading the oil fields.
Are you,
but if
are you
want even
lend-leasing
more...
all your fuel to Germany yet?
No.
No, you should be doing that.
Yeah, lend-lease like 90% of your fuel to them.
No,
like,
no, the percent doesn't work. Percent doesn't work. You have to send daily number.
We have so many civs now, at least. Much fun. Okay.
Thanks for. Wait, I didn't get. I only got...
Are we doing I mean, are we doing Norway and Denmark now?
Oh, I'll give you. Wait, what?
No, we should do Norway and Denmark. We should do Yugoslavia.
Okay.
Okay, can I have an army for Norway?
You have 20 divisions on the Danish front. Do you need more?
Remember the Danes just auto-capitulate. You don't need troops against them even.
Okay, take those 20 divisions, put them on a naval invasion. So, Ivan, do you want to go and knock on El Alamein?
Yes, let's do that. I'm walking up. We'll build. We'll have to build up supply first.
Yep. We have 1 year until Barb.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
I'm ready for whenever someone wanna engage Yugoslavia.
I think.
Yeah, my troops are on the
Everyone build
border.
up airports on Cyprus. Everyone built like 2 levels in Cyprus.
If they come up to the line, you can punch them in the face and not move.
I'm thinking something funny.
Yeah, just be careful, but go ahead.
No, I like to live myself risky because as you've seen, I've already almost lost my tanks, but we did good.
See, armor, these things, armor. Oh, yes. Need to put these things in production as well. Okay, get the mech. Make a lot of mechanized. Robert?
You're a spy master now, PD.
would-
Yes, you know.
I'd like some.
Okay.
Experiments, nice.
Central mid, just Malta. I'm not holding that anyways, it seems.
No, we're not.
Sorry.
Wait, what? What are these divisions? You got some of my divisions? How does that work?
Oh yeah, because you fought well.
What?
Then you
Dumb.
then you have some you spawn some troops then because of that.
Alright, nice.
I'm saying you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
They're quite out of supply, the Italians. So if you want to do a bit of a foray, maybe you can.
Yeah, maybe poke them in the face. As long as you stay under green air, you're fine.
No, use my elephants. I want to test them out.
Oh my.
Robert, you still doing the election shit?
No, sorry.
What is going? Why are you going with? What is going to?
I built a couple of garrisons, and I thought, why not?
Okay. Okay. I'm changing to the better template then, Gibraltar division. There we go.
Right.
Yay, we're taking some Italian.
Here, if you need it, guys.
I mean,
well, when we started, we had one airport, and it's full.
I mean, there's 2 full ones here.
Yeah, now it is. You haven't said that you
Yay!
captured airports and need air.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah, we have 600 spots on Cyprus at the moment for planes.
Where?
Now there's a lot of air. Oh, the air zones are updated. Fuck me.
They kill that elephant.
Is it for real elephants?
Yep. Ah, you're good at pulling out. That's what she said.
Oh, we have the new naval invasion. Good. 12 divisions. Very good.
I'll give.
Wouldn't mind Italian infantry right about now.
Ivan, can I give you just all the bullshit down here? I don't
Yes,
want it.
yes, please do.
Yes, I'm
Damn it, I
making
lost my
you
call
as
out on
well.
those. I should have been more proactive in the war.
There you go.
Try to keep your tanks together.
How much do you want, Ivan? Southeast of France, Corsica, Savoy?
Yes, please.
What of it? The islands or all of
Corsica,
it?
Savoy, and South Corsica and Southeast France, please.
Yes.
You have sent to Ivan. You should be able to accept it.
Yes.
When you have time, Magnus, do the Second Vienna War and give the whole of Transylvania.
Yeah, it's a bit sticky in North Africa.
No rush.
Seems like we're all crap at attacking each other. Or defending.
We need to build up.
Romania, do you want to come down?
Does any miner have this decision to build supply depots faster?
Are we doing Greece first?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna set up for Greece as well, but we need to do this at the same time.
I'll come down for Greece as well, but I'm shit in the mountains. I'm just gonna take Thessaloniki.
Where did you want the Romanian troops?
You can come down to Greece.
Yeah, I'll send it down.
You can focus on the mountain tiles with your mountaineers if you have.
No, they are staying on Cyprus, ready for a naval invasion at the moment.
Okay.
Where are you naval invading?
At the moment, I'm gonna try Tel Aviv if we want to.
Yeah, if we could stick that up with someone else so that we actually get a shore, that would be great, because all the tanks are in the west.
Yeah, you let me know when you want me to try it.
Ivan, let's pull back on the forts for now.
Yeah. Sure.
Where are we on Greece?
I'm ready to do the focus.
Yeah, my troops are just moved to the front.
Albert, har du tagit 40 divisioner, 45 divisioner till Norge?
Nej, jag har tagit 15, typ den blåa armén. Den här andra... Alltså,
den
du ställde ju dem... Ja, de här 20 kan du ta. Danmark får lösa sig. Nu har vi en super heavy battery. Ska jag ta ner den till Sicilien?
Japp.
Okej. Den kommer till Syrakusa, så får ni flytta över den sen. This is like the 5th time I accept Italy into the war. What's what's going on?
No, they want you to join against Greece.
Okay, we have no paratroopers ready, so but yeah, okay, they're in Norway.
Okay, I'm gonna give you shore bombardment here, and we'll try to break them there.
Okay.
Okay, you can declare on Norway now. No, wait. What?
Algot, tell me.
We're getting no, the Royal Navy is out. So we can't get supremacy over the East Coast. So we can cap Norway, but we probably won't get Narvik and stuff like that.
Well, fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
1 moment.
You got 7 ace.
Once you've capped Denmark, they can't stop your invasion of Norway.
We will protect them.
Okay, let's go. No, now they're in the belt. Okay, fuck it. Go, let's go.
All right, let's try to break them here. I have too many troops here, actually. I have
Take
to
one tile in Denmark, Algot, and they will surrender.
Minus, try to put your tanks so they're in 2 stacks of 4. Move these 2 down. We don't need them up here.
Where do you...
Move them up here. We'll break them here. And then push along the
crash.
Okay.
Somebody paused.
Yeah, Mutapa crash. You guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
Your mic is low, actually, Martin.
Yeah, I have to pull him up to 150%.
I have him on 200. I still have a hard time hearing him sometimes.
Thinking as soon as we have taken Greece, I will try naval invade in Israel.
Oh no, they caught my fleet. I didn't even know I was out.
Romania, you
Disengage.
should go on closed eco, get all your fuel techs, and lend-lease all of your oil to Germany and Italy.
Oil or fuel?
It's the same thing. You can't lend-lease oil.
Okay. I will.
Okay,
Yeah.
better or still as bad?
It's better, I think, yeah.
And then you want daily units, right? Not percentage.
Yes, exactly. Check how much you're producing and make sure you're at least sending like 99% of it. You can send some to me also if you like. But not as much as to Germany.
Also, Ivan, you know that we have no port garrisons behind us. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I'll get some guys there. But I have domination of the Med right now. We will see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, it's main fleet in Homelands. I'm watching out for Sea Lion, I believe. And I will prep a naval invasion of Alexandria. Romania, maybe you can go for Port Said?
You want Port Said instead? Yeah, I will redirect.
What were you looking at? Tel Aviv?
Tel Aviv. I have a prepared one for Tel Aviv at the moment.
Or if you come with me around Alexandria, so we make sure we really break that one. I don't know. I'm not sure what's best there.
I could try. Oh, I wonder if I take a tile next to Alexandria. If you go Alexandria and I rush for the airport.
They would have troops there, I think. Actually, we don't just walk in for free.
Well, but do you rather want me in Port Said than Tel Aviv? It's your call.
Do you think you can land on 4 UK garrisons? I'm not sure if you had Marines or what.
No, it's not Marines.
Yeah.
It's
So,
three Mountaineers and 3 Infanteries.
You can try to
For
land.
the naval invasion, I'm going to put one up from Germany as well. We'll naval invade at the same time, okay?
Yes, yes. That's the plan.
Yeah. I'm gonna prepare Port Said as soon as we can then.
I'm starting
yeah,
as soon as
be prepared.
In
No,
again.
but Port Said.
I will go for Alexandria.
Okay, so we are going for Port Said. Hmm?
You and Romania can go for Port Said. I will go for Alexandria with my naval invasion.
I'll put a small one up on everything.
Oh, I've not had time to macro at all. I need to start building my new fleet.
I can tell you that we are not looking good for Barb.
So,
And I
what's
don't
the
think it's a
plan?
good idea.
Do a later Barb?
I don't think that's a good idea either. I mean, the Soviets will scale like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if we have to, we have to, but let's aim for 41 Barb still.
Are we still
41 Barb
building?
is in a month. Or
No,
No,
it's the
no,
summer.
No, not
We're not doing it.
May or June or something.
okay, yeah.
What's
We're not
are we
crazy
still
people.
building? Are we still building rubber? Because I think I'm gonna lose a lot when we start war with. I'm reporting from Soviet.
Yeah, we still need a bit more, but I mean, they should get the text for it soon as well, I guess.
Netherlands.
Well, I guess they can just be used as filler.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
have
it's
no
up to
idea what
you.
they want from. Because they're. Okay.
Badger, does that mean I should go back to Asia now, or?
Yeah, yeah. You're not. Your services are no longer needed in here. I think.
Okay, that's fine.
I think we're fine.
Could you punch the Germans on the front line again?
Yeah.
Just giving them a punch and
Then we need
Yeah,
move back.
I'm just designing a tank destroyer.
Let's see what it is. Okay, you get the parachute back. Okay, UK, if you want to, you can delete this paratrooper and maybe give me the.
I'm thinking of maybe trying to encircle some Germans here, if possible. Can you? Oh no,
Was
they have.
that Seth who wanted the paratrooper?
Yeah, if you can like delete it and give me the equipment instead, because it's an old paratrooper template. I want to use a new one.
I deleted it.
Yeah, okay, thank you. You can send me special forces equipment maybe and some stuff if you can.
Yeah.
Though I barely have convoys, but I get some soon.
Should we get Greenland, Robert? Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just ask you for equipment if you have it when I need it. You don't need to bother right
Greenland
now.
patrol.
Yeah, we're at 0 in special forces right now. We're training our Marines.
Yeah. Don't worry. I can probably even produce that equipment. I have a lot of mills in the colonies.
Oh, they're pushing.
I might even have 100.
I'm. Don't be too overexcited in North Africa, so we lose it. But,
Yeah, I'm thinking of maybe we move back.
Is it safe
Don't attack. Or maybe we attack here now. No. Go. Just trying to push them back.
It looks like you're convoy escorting, so I will send my divisions to North Africa.
Fleet cruisers.
Good.
A bit more leads.
Oh yeah, but I have fuck all for convoys.
Nice. Stop.
Are we producing any anti-tank yet?
We did. It's researching 17 days. It's gonna be done.
Okay.
We can start building it, and we're building Amtrex.
I've
started that up.
I've made the template. I'm also making a regular template for the Marines.
Yeah, I'll use those in the med.
The other thing I forgot to say, Yuri, is trains, but I'm assuming that's part of the initial lend lease, like we discussed.
What? Trains? What?
Yeah. Don't do me like this. Blood pressure go up.
Oh, shit, we know about the trains. We've been building those from day one.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because otherwise, we're kind of looking pretty good. We'll have 28 tanks out, 130 inf. I wanted a little more inf, but it just is what it is.
You're gonna just
push here again.
push in Berlin, probably.
Just
We
continue.
probably
fucking them
won't
over.
kill them until 42 because we'll wait for the army debuff to go away, but we'll bully them.
Okay, stop. It's good that we just keep fucking them there.
Enough, Robert, do you have enough naval planes, naval bombers?
Not very many. No, we've got like 60 left.
Like we really
build
need
them.
to make sure we have enough planes over here so they don't terror drop us, because that's a possibility.
Where?
In whatever it's called.
Egypt. I think we should be fine though. We're covering all the important tiles, and yeah, my tanks are still in reserve.
Nice.
Well, I'm sure we could flood them over with all the tanks. I have 4. Canada has 3.
Tell me if you want me to do intervention in Syria, or if you prefer it not to be in the war.
It's really up to you. I mean,
It doesn't matter for me, but it's like there's more ports to defend. But if I don't do it, you could get like trolled in Iraq if they take North Africa. That's like the thing.
Can I get some destroyers, UK?
What? Where?
It's a decision.
Oh, decision. Yeah, sure.
He's doing some brave power drops. They're dying immediately.
I want to attack those, Saf. Just push them out there. Maybe. Stop. Or maybe. No. Stop. Not doing that.
Air support, and he doesn't. It's going pretty equal.
May want to build more bunkers.
Looks small.
It looks small, but I still have 100 factories.
Yeah, it's still about how you use it.
Yeah,
Okay, now I have no naval support over Eastern Med.
I took it down just so they don't. I will get it up as soon as I'm ready to go.
As soon as we press, I will.
Okay, the super heavy is coming to the front line in Egypt. If there's a railway to take us there, no, there's not. I go through Tobruk.
Yep.
But we're still pretty capped on rubber.
We can build more.
Nice.
I mean, we have a lot of rubber, but I'm guessing you guys don't.
No, we don't. We're out, and we're still trading with the Soviets.
Yes. Would you have another 100 or 200 light tanks, Germany, laying around that you don't want?
We might. Yeah, since now we're not getting any tank divisions out, so.
I will take anything you have.
Okay, let's launch. I'm gonna put up the naval supremacy.
Okay, I am ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to launch a bit after you guys.
On your mark, Ivan. You tell us when.
Launching.
And wait for it, Romania.
Yeah, I'm holding. I'm looking where the Germans are.
Okay, we at least have super heavy now in the deserts if we want to push them. These tanks.
Yeah.
I'm launching now.
Yep. Go.
I'm gonna start collabing the British just because.
I'm landing on Alexandria. Also push up here. Push up. Tag this tank. Attack this tank. Quick. We have to chase them now. We let them escape. Front line.
Yeah. Push the front line. Push the front line, guys. Okay, they're running everything. They're just running, so just overrun. You're landing now. Alexandria is landing.
Quick.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna also. No, I'm not micro.
Micro the
You got
tank,
this.
someone, please. I'll go.
Okay, I can micro the tanks.
Watch the supply.
Fuck, they're already here. That's bad.
Oh my god. Don't know why my troops went back. All of our troops went back.
Yeah,
To
this
Cyprus.
is. I'm gonna have to pull out. This is
Yep.
actually not working.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
My troops are already dying, so I'm pulling out.
It's your call.
Are you gonna
Yeah, I mean,
try
like, it's heavy
do
tanks
something
attacking
new,
me. They will
or
just die real quick. Let's hope we can at least stabilize on the front here.
We're getting pushed
Yeah, I
back.
need they are pushing our tanks. May have sacrificed a few infantry divisions for that, but no pain and no gain.
okay, we need a new plan quick on what to do.
I'm gonna plan another naval invasion.
Yep.
Building up supply here.
Just so you guys know as well, if we can't kill Alamein, Johannes will 1000% want to do an Italian invasion. It's the only thing he's been talking about for the past 6 months.
Can you attack these tanks real quick so my infantry gets out?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm
Then
planning
we'll
a
do
new
so.
invasion of Tel Aviv this time.
Ah, no. Attack these. Oh, no, never mind. They're dead already. What is that?
Yeah, so I'm guessing pull back a
shit.
bit.
Yeah, supply hubs is ready in a month.
Okay, that was not good. I did not have arrow.
Nice.
Ah.
UK strong.
Oh, this is big.
Let's push out.
Second naval battle. Okay, no. Yeah, so that was great.
Can I try and
We
get?
might take some German tanks.
Naval in.
We might take some German tanks. Here. Come on.
Fleet still need. Yeah, cruisers and destroyers.
Ah, yes.
We took some
I'm
German
trying-
tanks. We took some German tanks.
Okay, let's keep going in Africa. I'm gonna follow up with the infantry.
EHQ approves.
Yeah, that's it.
Johannes, could you build some, I don't know, supply depots, railroads, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Hello, allies. Germany has
Hello.
2 armor divisions left. Kill them.
What?
Kill them.
Oh my god.
Oh
in
my
Africa,
God.
you mean, or in total?
Total.
They have 2 divisions. Now, if you look at their stockpile, they do not have 2 divisions.
Oh my god.
Murder, murder, murder. Come on.
Almost feel sorry for them.
Like, they have no
I don't-
medium tanks left. None. They have 0 stockpile. Kill.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go.
Like, they can't stop you.
In.
Can we do like naval invasion? Guys, could you land in Tobruk
Right.
maybe?
Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
Don't have any marines or anything here now.
Neither do I. Maybe somebody has.
Alright. I'm getting a lot of amphibious shit. Robert?
Pardon?
I'm getting a lot of Amtraks.
I have Amtrex.
Yeah, we have Amtrex. We're making them divisions.
I do have a division template. I just haven't
Mech
done
Marine.
anything.
Yeah. Hey, you can put them in production, I guess.
I was just putting the regular ones in production. The Mech Marine can't use rocket artillery. There's no motorized version.
Oh, okay.
But I am making regular ones that do have rocket artillery.
So do we need the Mech
We're
Marine?
so
Yeah,
oversupply here.
I would go for it. We can use rocket artillery like just in our main stuff if you want.
I'll withdraw the
Yeah.
French stuff. You're probably fine.
Take that. The UK.
Okay, let's put some more guns and radios and shit in production. Missing a lot of that. Some naval bombers in production as well.
Yeah.
Again.
Watch out for any naval invasion.
UK, have you accepted my attaché?
I can't see a pop-up anywhere.
Weird. Probably took too long.
Let's see, this is fleets.
No? Any pop-ups?
We are kind of running out of supply here, so we might need to hold a little bit.
Pulling back a bit so I can get some supply. My tanks are out of everything.
They moved out of Turuk. Or not. Never mind. Now they did. Nice. We will get supply. You're kind of overextending here, UK. Watch out.
I guess.
Yeah,
But they
you
don't
need
have
to
any.
take the air bases, guys. I need air bases.
Yep. I'm on
You
it.
have no air right now.
I'm on my win.
Give me an air base and you get air support.
Yeah, I'm on my win. I'm just out of fuel right now, so.
Yeah. You know you can't fight without any fuel.
I know, but.
Yeah, yes. I mean, just so you're
I
aware.
want to.
We're getting fuel again. So it's okay. We have the airfield.
Okay, so does anyone have trains to spare for France? If I could get like 10 trains, I would be very happy.
US
Yeah,
will send.
we can sing trains. Yeah.
I'll do it.
You do it.
It's 7 units though. Can you do it?
Yeah, I think I can. Just waiting one more day. There we go. Yeah, it's green. They're dying.
I will help to get some of these kills.
They didn't see it. They're all dead.
That's
The
nice.
little
That's very
victories.
good. Okay, so I will try to convoy raid.
I can't help
Narvik.
you in Narvik. It's just mountains.
No, fuck Narvik, but we can convoy raid him.
That you can do. But my tanks can't.
Okay, Eastern North Sea, not a good place.
How are the Japanese doing?
They have actually beaten China.
They did that quite a while ago.
No, I'm not gonna be that guy.
I mean, they might save us.
Yeah. Looks like.
Actually might.
Is India pushing into Japan?
So, are we pulling out of Africa, or what's the deal? I've lost basically all my tacticals. Yeah, okay. We have lost.
Isn't that the territory India starts with?
Or maybe this.
What about it?
I mean, I could come down with tanks to Africa, but I'm a little bit worried about the air and sea situation.
No, I think Africa. We will not gain.
No.
No. Let's just forget about it.
Not taking Alamein after that.
No, I would say we go home now.
Yeah.
All my aces are dead.
Yeah, save the railway gun for sure.
Lick our wounds. Try to get everything in order, and then go for an early 42.
Railway gun going back to Sicily. Number 2 railway gun is just chilling in Norway. I don't know. 42 barb. Oh my god.
Yeah, right now I have 2 armor divisions to invade the Soviet Union with, so.
I'm doing very well on tanks, but not as great on mechanized at the moment.
I'm just ramping up the production mechanized that got
Okay, so
delayed.
Dervik's been nerfed to only have 5 stacks.
Who?
Donitz.
I think
Usually they have 10.
No. I think all of them are 5 now, right? Or am I lying?
That fucking sucks. Why even play Germany at this point?
Why is my fleet constantly... Whatever. Maybe I pressed the wrong button or something.
Okay, so we have infinite fuel at least. We maybe overcompensated a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trading you all like above 3,000 every day.
That's good. It's full now, so you could actually we could build a silo perhaps.
Yeah, I'm also researching for more fuel, so don't worry.
Should I?
Planes on midway.
I'll bring up the railway gun in North Africa.
Nice.
Oh, there are not enough railways.
And 300 on.
Yeah, we should probably work on upgrading the infrastructure in Africa.
See, now we still have 1k left. I started training them as well, Midway and Hawaii. You want them on? What do you want them on? Somewhere else? Guam maybe, as well.
What we put there?
Probably want to make that a bit bigger. The airfield on Guam.
Yes. Yeah, they're putting planes into Panama as well. If we can put more heavy fighters there, we want to try and outdo.
Yeah.
Yuri, how many mechs do you have any?
No, it's all going through Russia.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Oh, do you want the mech to go to Russia instead?
Yeah.
I'll just cancel this lineup then.
Yeah, the mechanized needs to go to. Yeah, we need some, but
Oh,
that's why we got the Amtraks.
Yeah. Okay.
On my prediction, since the Soviets have a bunch of tanks, a bunch, Germans have shit all. They won't push far, and then the Soviets will push into Berlin.
Well, let's see. Hopefully.
Yuki, I'm thinking of maybe pushing here. It's hills.
I could push the planes.
Can
Can
take that.
somebody garrison this tile?
We're on schedule for nukes.
So good news. They're gonna miss Barb, so it's 42 Barb.
Yeah. Oh no, Germany bros.
Yeah, so they might be a little cooked. So you guys go have fun. We'll see you in Berlin.
Yeah, exactly. More planes for you. That's for
yeah,
sure.
exactly. Well, We're gonna
And
start
more
building
tanks
some
for
of
us.
our own planes just for the meme, and we have 30 tanks now and 160 infantry. They're cooked.
Oh
They're not.
wow.
Yeah, they're cooked. They're a little cooked. We just have no planes at all. 0.
Oh, planes are coming
Like
now.
we're meme doing the Soviet atomic bomb research because you guys killed the rest of their tanks. So okay. I just wanted to say that unless they magic something and if I'm severely dumb, they've missed Barb. Well, they've already missed Barb. It's August now, so yeah, they've missed Barb. But yeah, goodbye.
Let's see. He's happy. That's for sure.
Wait, Saf, you have 4 tanks? That's Giga.
Yep.
Huge.
4 heavy tanks. Plus,
Though,
I'm building now the
though you
Churchills.
probably... I could make some Mountaineers to try to push that, but... I don't know, any
Churchill with
special forces camp.
66 soft attack and 71 hard attack. And 110 armor. That's one mean bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Design a new. That's the armaments now.
I'm building a supply hub here, and a railway to it.
Okay,
I
here we go.
wonder if Japan is gonna go in, even if it's not like no Barb. I don't think so, right? So we have more time to prepare in Asia, which is... I think we kinda need that.
They're bombing Scotland. Might be trying for something.
Really? Okay.
I did lose some of the nice infantry in Norway when all of the shit was going down in Africa. I have to admit.
Okay.
How's your air count looking, Badge? Do you want me to build some anti-air? Do you think we'll be okay?
I think I'll be okay. Right now we're grinding. Let's see. Yeah. Can you see how much fighters they have? And like Japan?
About 1.4k, so maybe 2k approximately. That's their plane count.
Okay. Defensively, I think we should be fine.
Okay, mate.
Let's see how much Germany have.
You're very out of supply now, Jonathan.
Yeah, I know. I'm building a supply line, as you can see, from Tobruk to there, and I'm building a
Nice.
supply hub that's done in 14 days. So keeping an eye out.
Netherlands.
Yep.
What you want to do as well is you want to get a port somewhere along this coast so it faces, south, in case they put out navy here and you can't get, convoys and shit.
Perfect. Good idea. Thank you.
Safe for us. Yeah. And
They're moving troops here now, so they might try something. UK, keep your tanks here. Keep your tanks
Okay.
there. Because they might be. Oh, they really don't want to stay there.
Switch this one completely.
Oh, my fleet is getting some.
And again, I don't know how it looks for you, Australia.
Where they're pushing.
It's the Hungarians. The Hungarian tanks are in Africa now.
Yeah.
Australia, you really want to get divisions up here to help.
UK, in here, please,
I
please,
don't
please.
have any.
What do you mean in here?
I lost 2 tanks.
Keep moving into that. Oh, nice. That's 2 tanks dead already.
Well done. Good job.
Okay, I can't reach this missing bases, but we're doing what we can. Cass is there. Green is air. Green is air.
Green is the air, Algot. Green is the air.
Green is the air. Tanks are the dead.
And we also drop some logistics for the tanks if we have.
You mean with the transport planes?
Yeah.
Oh well, we have 50 transport planes. That's like 0.1 point of supply.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, we're pushing him. We're pushing him. Keep pushing from the other direction.
As soon as you get in another airport, you yell, "Hey, Algot, we have another airport." Okay. Because the range is Caputo.
Yeah, we're pushing the other ones too.
Yep. Need to get around them though.
We are.
Fantastic.
How many
Hold
spots?
that
Okay, that
plan. I'm waiting
that
for my
airport
order.
is mine. Okay, as soon as you take that airport, no one else puts plane. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Take it.
Hurry, hurry.
There we go.
Hurry.
Now we have super green. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Kill them. You're gonna catch the fleet. You're gonna catch the fleet any second now. He's actually based in Port Said. We could port strike him there.
Yes, we're pinning him. We're pinning him. Fuck. Got out.
How many did we kill? Anyone?
No, they're getting away, but I might be able to overrun. No, they're too quick still.
Oh, we sank 31 convoys right now.
Yeah,
with
I'm
troops in
reading
it. Yeah, do it.
It's a supply problem again.
I might be able to pin Orstus around Brook.
Maybe.
I need infantry. I need infantry with my tanks.
And we sinking everything.
Let me frontline this.
Nice.
Okay, take that last airport. And he's over.
You want me to build more railways in Africa for some supplies towards the front?
Yes, please.
Might get an overrun here. Please, 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 please. Yes, overrun. Yes, it's an overrun.
Good job.
Fuck his heavy tanks. I mean,
I'm planning a naval
who
invasion
does he
first,
think he is? I'm gonna go heavy tank UK. I mean,
we got a lot of them.
Oh, I forgot I'm on stream.
Yeah, we're getting more.
Does it matter that you are on stream though?
Oh, I don't want to hear him. I don't want him to hear me talking trash.
Get him here.
I have a reputation of being like a stand-up guy, but I'm not. Okay, are we going for Egypt? Moving the air?
Probably not, but let's see if we can kill some South
I'll try
Africans.
naval
on the way
invasion
out.
again. Let's see how it goes.
Are we raiding this area?
Around here.
Yeah,
We
super
got
much.
it.
We've sunk like 100 convoys. I am losing bombers, but we are killing a lot.
You can actually take down the bombers for now. Just keep the fight.
Take this tile, guys. Move up. Tobruk is
We're
empty.
moving to red air zone. I don't think we can follow him any longer. but we
It doesn't
cover a
have
lot
to be
of
red. He
field.
only has 500 fighters. Let me switch the rule a little bit. Like this, like this.
Oh shit. Ivan, I'm gonna give you crit. I just
Like
realized I have
this.
it. The
Is
fuck?
someone
Oh,
moving
we
into
still have
that
steam.
zone? We need that supply hub. Thank you.
Okay, air is yellow now in Egypt, but it's red in Libya. But just push through.
Yeah, it's the supply hub that's a problem at the moment.
Here we go.
Oh, here the
Oh,
Japanese come.
Oh, should we bring back the railway gun? It's in Sicily. It's coming.
Yes, bring it.
It's coming to Tobruk, so we need boats in the eastern edge.
Okay, if we have any infantry that just is not doing much at the moment, move it back. It's just siphoning supply out of us.
Yeah,
at
okay,
that moment.
Should I move my raiders down to eastern edge?
Yeah, they are already back
do it
here
together,
with their
do it.
tanks. So
Well, let's kill some infantry then.
Okay, all my subs are heading to the med.
No, no, no.
They are slow.
Take this time.
I'm just holding them.
line.
We're retreating.
Okay. But I can hold them if you
I am.
take the
I
next
have
time.
I have more divisions.
A lot of Italian ships out here. FYI.
Where?
I think subs. Yeah, it's Italian subs in Eastern Med. Don't push out with your tanks. Don't push out with your tanks.
Just coming out a bit so UK can retreat and doesn't get overrun.
Okay, okay.
Do not engage.
We're not fighting in the sea zone right now.
Oh.
Where are we being? Oh.
Good retreat, good retreat. And El Alamein will hold as it looks.
So where's the fleet? In the Western Med? Oh, we need to put convoys into production. Way more.
So avoid the sea zone, Eastern Med sea zone. You make it yellow. I'm not contesting that one right now. I'm focusing on land war.
Yep.
I'm in the Western Mediterranean. Sea zone.
Move out. Fall back there.
We could, PD, we could just swap 2 templates down there to more tanks.
Yeah, sure.
I'm giving you one. So it stands behind the Suez now.
Oh.
Right.
So it's gonna stand there and get some. Oh, they're naval bombing Yugoslavia. Okay.
Damn, I lost a paratrooper. Oh well. Unless.
So when can the Soviets declare on the Axis?
US, you're moving troops in East Med still.
Eastern Med? I'm not moving anything. Eastern Med. Okay, I'll block it off.
I mean, they need to move out troops soon.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving back now.
Don't push. You wait.
No, I won't.
For a bit.
Oh, I forgot to push the cipher. Ah.
Bombing. Logistics. Okay. Do that.
Maybe just push that troop out. Just push
Yeah.
him.
Any planning bonus on you guys?
If try to take that, maybe.
No, so I think you should push them away. You have their support. Okay, so let me know if you need more fighters in the east.
Yep, we'll do, mate. I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't see the I don't unfortunately see the air count. I don't see the colors.
Yeah, Hungarians are left still here. So stay. Stop your tank stuff.
Saf, you don't want to go into this tile.
Yeah.
They have lots more fighters than us in Egypt now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trading very well with Germany. Like he has lost so many planes. This is very costly.
Yeah, he has everything there right now.
How many do we have? Offense, okay. Can we deploy some planes to? Yeah, we can. 100.
Should I just move my tanks once they're out to prepare for D-Day, perhaps, or?
Raids available.
Yeah, as soon as they evacuate, but I don't know. Maybe we should just take North Africa. If they go for Barb, then it should be open field for us here. Let's just be where Martin isn't.
The Hungarians are also here. Tanks plus mech, so they are definitely planning something.
I think they want to give another go at Egypt before they give up and go for Barb. Yeah. Here they come. Not breaking through though.
There's just no way.
The supply is very not good.
No way they can.
Stop your tanks. Yep.
How are we looking on trucks? Does anyone have a stockpile of trucks that they could split?
Yeah, I should probably have some. Let's see.
If, you got,
Who needs it?
if I can get like 500 to France, I can motorize supply in North Africa.
Yeah. Let's see. There. Start lend lease. How many do you need? 500?
Yeah, 500.
I can give you like a 700 just in case.
That's really good. Yeah.
I have like 3.5K.
Clicking again.
Holding.
Thank you.
Push with the push.
I think they're kind of not.
Battle naval battle.
But we are getting capped.
Yeah, I'm sinking them.
Nice.
I'll hopefully join.
Only destroyers though. Seems so far.
What's their plan? To tag bomb your fleet?
Yeah, something like that.
There's a naval invasion coming towards Tel Aviv. At least it's warning about one.
Oh, watch.
My fleet's there too now, Johannes.
What?
In the Eastern Med, my fleet is there too now.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Over, yeah.
They're taking this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's
a lot of bombers
nothing.
there.
But that's. I mean, they're trying to push here.
Yeah, no, I see it. It's okay. I see it. They're not gonna...
Maybe. Oh, they have tanks.
Yeah.
Maybe you could push there just to get them out.
No, not yet.
Okay.
They won't break it. They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just reinforced the naval battle and saved you. Woo!
Nice.
Oh, there's a big battle going on against the Italian fleet. Jeez. He lost a couple of battleships. Oh, he's retreating.
Yeah.
He lost 25 destroyers, 2 battleships. Yeah.
Was it naval
Is
battle?
there anything we can do for the Dutch here?
Oh, the Italian lost a lot of ships.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm in trouble down here.
Oh fuck! Just do this. Communication efforts. Oh shit! Come on. One more Navy XP. Positioning. Yes.
I've got troops. I'm just gonna have to try and send them away that won't get raided. Fuck.
Oh, here he is again. His fleet.
But you have to back off. I'm not there to fight right now.
Oh, I killed most of them.
Oh my god, I don't know what my fleet is doing, man. Bad fleet micro by me. Lost some more ships. Yeah, I'm not having the best naval game. I guess we're all struggling a little bit.
You are not the only one.
Yeah, exactly. I was struggling with my fleet micro for some reason. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it.
Studio wants to join. Like,
are we going home? We're not doing Africa anymore.
We're not doing Africa.
Okay. We'll send home the Luftwaffe.
But you know what we will blame if we don't win? They took our language from us.
They took our language and they took armored recon company from our paratroopers.
Our whole build.
That was my whole build.
Crash rehost.
Oh my god.
Rehost?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah.
You've been hearing me for the last like 30
Yes.
minutes, right? Good.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I just realized it was in the Discord settings.
Yeah, it was fun when I muted myself when we lost last time.
Maybe it was for the best.
How's it going for the Japs?
Better, I guess.
They've taken Singapore.
Well, they've actually won something.
Yeah, they're actually doing better than we are right now.
Tempted to just forbid
Är det gott? Är det gott?
hot joins.
Är det gott?
But no.
I guess you could.
Är det
No,
gott?
you can't change password after you've started, right?
Change the password that has been going on for years.
I don't think that would help anyway.
Yeah, play a match. If you DC, you're out of the game.
Oh, so the studio just comes and crashes the game for us.
But yeah, so Barb, I have no idea. I have no intel on we probably do have intel on the Soviets, but I think like logistics and just basics will be what makes it or breaks it.
I mean, we can do this. We just need to keep up the railroads.
Yeah, keep up the railroads. I'm gonna micro air, but if you see something, say something.
Does anyone have a lot of radios to spare?
We can probably send you some.
I am producing. I have 15 factories on it at the moment, but
Hold up with getting the next radio tech.
yeah, I'm not gonna go deeper. I've done 2 techs down, so it's enough.
Hey, Esli! Hey!
Anyone else having problem connecting?
I just got in. It's hey password.
Yeah. It just says
fine.
connecting forever, which is never a good sign.
Well, we have
Then
24
the-
players in lobbies, so.
Okay.
I'm actually kind
Oh,
of
there's
happy.
25 in here
Frozen
already.
has,
What?
if Frozen has 50 tanks, I'm kind of happy. Because he's gonna put them all in a big pile and die.
I mean, Ian will be careful though, but he's not a micro player. He hates that.
I think Ian has like the best spreadsheet, and it will not be implemented. Yeah, or maybe
Yeah,
it will be
that's
implemented.
kind of how he is, right?
I maintain that the big problem they have is that they look too much at the tanks and too little at the infantry, and they tend not to frontline it, which I think is a mistake on the Eastern Front.
Yeah, let's focus on killing Russians. It's relevant today. It's relevant in the game, and the land is less. I mean, we'll take land, but if we can kill, just a lot of
Finland,
thousands
how
of
are
small
you feeling?
pockets.
I'm fine. I'm out of boredom. I start producing mech.
Usually we have a studio with dedicated
Wait,
studio
mech-
commentators. Right now it's just yeah. So we're a bit confusing here. Who's doing the point of view? But this is a Hygge Grand Game, and it's a bit different from our usual Grand Games. We don't really have a dedicated studio. Well, I think Boppus will be doing more of the studio bit since me and Slistan doing the actual playing. We've been quite busy now for a while, but just to give you an idea of where we're at, there's been some heavy fighting in Africa, some back and forth, but the Axis are really late at Barbarossa. They haven't invaded the Soviets yet. And the Soviets now, they're up to, I don't know, 25, 30 tank divisions, and the Germans, they lost all of theirs in Africa, and they didn't have too many to begin with. But Folk's Hungarian tanks, they came down and gave us a bloody nose. I lost a couple of my heavy tank divisions. So yeah, and in Asia, the Japanese are pushing quite heavily. As you can see here, the Dutch player is getting invaded, and we'll see if they manage to hold out. Yeah, I'm pretty focused on Africa right now. The idea is maybe once they start retreating from here, we can try to move up again. But yeah, always scary when Folk comes with his tanks. We've seen it in so many games, and this time I got to feel it straight on.
Okay then, I think something is happening. I think I'm gonna take over for a little bit. We have the players really into the game right now, not really having the time to actually explain what's happening. So I have joined the game. I have a few hours, not a few hours, I have at least 1 hour to try to get you up to speed in the entire game. I've been watching alongside you for most of the time, so I know the Axis is having a really hard time in Europe. It's, I think it will be late 41 or something like that right now. And they are bogged down in Africa. They have not launched a Barbarossa invasion yet of the Soviet Union. And they actually struggle to do something with France. And struggling to win with France is seldom a good strategy as an Axis player. But right now I am an observer, so I will have the possibility to check out everything for you guys. And we're February 42. We have no Barbarossa coming yet. I heard Algot was talking in chat about doing a Barbarossa soon, but they're not really ready. They're also taunted by the Comintern players with Rosen saying we have 50 tanks waiting for you. If that's true or not, I will soon be able to see, but I don't think that's really the case. But yeah, I think we need to see a Barbarossa soon if this game is going to be interesting. And I also want to see what's happening in Asia, because Asia has not been covered at all during this game since we have been stuck in Europe. I think they have mentioned Asia a couple of times, but we don't have Asia fully on right now, so we can see what's happening. So I'm just gonna wait and see. We can actually scroll around a little bit. Win in China, that's something I was pretty sure we would have. They have taken Borneo. They're down in the what's it called? The Dutch Netherlands, the Dutch East Indies it's called. Do we have anything else? Philippines are still an American puppet. We have islands here. Have they lost any? No, they still have Guam here. So nothing big happening in the Pacific right now. We're gonna see if we have something else interesting. As you have seen probably, we have a stalemate in El Alamein. We have had some back and forths. As Petter mentioned, he lost a couple of tanks. I know Germany has also lost a couple of tanks fighting down in North Africa. But the state of the game is that it's kind of late right now. We need to see the invasion of the Soviet Union, and if the Axis is going to pull this off, that has to be a successful invasion. And it's quite clear, and it's for us perhaps sitting at home, that they should have focused Barbarossa earlier. But it's so hard when you get stuck in Africa. Things are happening. You don't have the attention span. You don't have the time to prepare to launch an invasion. It's easy to get stuck where you are instead of moving out and actually attacking the Soviet Union. But now we can start look around, and what do we have in the Soviet Union? We have as much as 29 tanks, 5 light tanks, which will probably be quite bad right now if we check the light tanks. Let's see here. We have, yeah, it's not even Red Indian yet. We have 340 soft attack, hard attack. This would have been working for the Soviet Union early in the Barbarossa war if they attacked in 41, but it scales really, really bad. It doesn't really have the hard attack. It doesn't really have the speed for some reason. We have a signal company. Yeah, still not the best, but probably we're gonna see Le Mans Rus here. Not amazing stats, but medium tanks, more hardness, a lot more hard attack. So these will be way better. And if we're gonna see what Germany has to face it, we have 7 medium tanks right now. So they are outnumbered almost 3-1 in tanks. Hopefully we have 4 tanks from Hungary. I guess there's not much tanks here. We have motorized rocket artillery from Bulgaria, which also scales pretty bad if they have a lot of soft attack, which they probably has. I think these stats are not right. No, here we go. 600 in soft attack, not a lot of hard attack, amazing speed. This is what's great with these kind of units. What you can notice also, they lack the hardness to actually get the blitz or breakthrough tactics. You can get breakthrough, but it depends on other factors then. So let's see, but they have 10 of those. And there's fighting down here in Al Alamein, and we can see the British tanks moving out. I guess the supply out here is starting to wane a little bit, but they're facing infantry right now, and probably they need to get to Tobruk to actually gain that supply. There's nothing a lot standing in their way right now. Need to go over to Italy. There we go. Do we have any defense right now down here? No, we don't have any defense that will be able to actually deal with this. These tanks will push through those units quite easily, I assume. Yes, they will. It could be the supply that makes it hard, but otherwise this should not be a problem for these tanks. For some reason, yeah, it's the Italian point of view. Let's go for the British point of view. I like the point of view that's winning. Let's see down here right now. Yeah, they're moving out. Do they have any speed? 4.8 kilometers per hour, which is kind of okay. And they'll probably take Tobruk, and they will be able to take the entirety of North Africa. I want to see what Germany's doing. They're gonna bribe some officers. I'm not sure that this is the right way to go right now, but they can't go for a war with the Soviet Union yet, because look at this front line. They have absolutely nothing here. They're training their troops. They should probably be able to go in a little bit later. Romania has almost 600 in manpower in field, 1.6 million. But I guess the amount of men from the Soviet Union will be really overpowering. Actually, just 3 million 1 year after Barbarossa. I guess the production here will be really focused on tanks. Oh, 28 factories in heavy fighters is also really good. Where's the tank production? Civilian trains. They really need more civilian trains. Oh yes, they need civilian trains badly. They have too much units out right now. Where are their tanks? They have the tanks down here. They should never have tanks. You should never have tanks as far down as this. If you get bombed, strategically bombed, this will hurt you, because these are the factories that will be bombed at the first. But we have 150 factories, 200 factories on tanks from the Soviet Union. Half the amount of factories are going for tanks. Does Germany have anything to counter with right now? Let's see. Panzer Force, yeah, 100 factories, so they have half the amount of factories at tanks as the Soviet Union does. This could be really, really hurtful. And as we see here, they're moving forward. As I said, they will be able to clear out North Africa. Italy won't have anything to stop them with. This could be really, really hurting for the Italian player. Don't think they have the strength to actually hold them back. The problem here will be supply if they don't take Benghazi, or it's both named Benghazi, shouldn't be. There it is. They are pushing forward. They will probably take this harbor. The South African tanks has full supply right now, so yeah, they should all. I don't know why they're not attacking. It's not paused, is it? No. Are they waiting to have all their tanks? They should just push out. Go. Do like the Brits. Start moving out and attack. I'm really interested to see what's happening in the Pacific right now. We have a lot of naval battles going on. Submarines. Is there a lot of submarine warfare going on? There's a lot of warfare, at least. Yeah, 55. Dutch are building dockyards, civilian factories. No, they aren't. Actually, they are doing military factories. They had a lot of submarines, at least. Oh, the Japanese are getting hit right now. Let's see how the Japanese navies are doing. Carriers, battleships, battle cruisers, heavy cruisers. And for the United States, 5 carriers, a lot of battleships and heavy cruisers. So carrier fleet versus battlecruiser fleet. Was it battlecruisers or am I just rambling? Battleships. Battleships it was. Do you have any major engagements? No, but they're losing kind of a lot. But it's much better knowing where to find everything. Let me see if we go for so and go like this. Intel Ledger. Let's see, Navy. Where do we have submarines? Produce convoys. Let's see, 1 year. Oh, they lost a lot of convoys. They're down to 150 convoys. Yeah, they have 1,000, but there's not a big surplus right now. Probably building a lot of convoys though to keep resupplying destroyers, carriers. They are not. Because there's a lot of naval battles going on here. Yeah, the defense are, yeah. Here we go, down to 72. 940. They own 940. So there's a lot of battles going on right now. And there's a lot of submarines here. We have Australian submarines also hunting the Japanese convoys right now. Do we have anything happening on this front? No, we do not. So this is just a complete stalemate. As I was talking about before, we have a roadblock here. And this is from Sean. And they have not been able to push through the Burma line. So little movement here in Dutch East Indies. They are fighting. We have Free France here. We have the Netherlands here. But the big thing right now is naval battles, and what I can see, they are favoring the Allies right now because the Japanese are losing convoys left and right. There's not a lot of convoys, but you see here from last I checked, they lost 50 convoys. They can't afford bleeding convoys like this, and this will be really hurtful because when the convoys are out, they will start lacking supply and they will start lacking fuel. And if Japan doesn't have fuel, then Japan doesn't have fuel, and that will be a problem for them later on. And what do we have? War with the USSR! We're back in the perfect time. We have 8 tanks here from the German player. We have 400, 7 kph. What do we have here? We had 29 tanks last we checked against 8. So let's see. 35 medium tanks. This could be a real disaster for Germany. 450, 346. What speed did we have of those? 5.4. Soviet Union is at war. We have war, folks. We have war. Germany versus the Soviet Union. The Euro-Axis are at war with the Soviet Union. Probably this will mean that, as I said before, this will be mopped up. They don't have the attention anymore from any player except Italy right now. First thing that will happen here is that the German... Oh, let's go there. German player will start moving towards the front line, so there will be a little pause before they have actually met up with the Soviet player. I don't know if the Soviet player... I guess the Soviet player, Ian, doesn't know how weakened Germany are, but I think they feel pretty confident right now. We also have Finland right now, and Finland... Is Finland at war yet? Give me a second. There's no war with Finland yet, so Finland has not joined the war, and we have a timer for Finland. So Finland right now should have a timer. I played Finland just a few games ago. And where's the timer? War with Soviets, so they will get more and more debuffs. You see here, if they're not at war in 169 days, they will gain minus 20% war support, 20% stability, and public trust will go way down. And that will not be what they want. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Yeah, I think we had some frame rate losses, but I think that has managed itself right now because I shut down a couple of things. Let's see, they're moving forward. We have Soviet tanks starting to punch at the Germans. They are just playing with them right now. They're moving back. We can see down here, do we have any contact? Not yet. We have Hungarian tanks scouting out a little bit. We have a lot of Soviet tanks behind this river, the Dnieper River. We have the Dogwa River up here, the Dnieper River, which are a main defensive line here in Hearts of Iron 4 as it was in real life. The stalling line is actually further from the these rivers. They have built a little bit of forts back here. This will be a really hard nut to crack. They need some initial advances and initial wins if they're gonna take this away. Because the tank count will just continue favor the German player. Even though I would say Falk is one of the absolutely best players of our community with this micro, and these are really good tanks. They need a couple of wins. And what I can see right now, we have a game crash. I'm gonna see, so I'm not the one making this not just stand still. The question is, who crashed? Let's see if we get some information from that. As long we can wait for the Japan has crashed, we can wait for the Japanese player and see what's happening. I was really getting stoked now for the Soviet front. This is the front that I love. This is the absolute best front. We can see, yeah, they haven't connected yet. Let's see, we have a problem with Finland. Yeah, see if they need to sort that out. We have a hot join from the Japanese player before we can continue. So the state of the game is, if you join us right now, I have been thrown into the studio because Petr and Xnistan are way too occupied with playing the game to be able to actually comment what's happening right now. I hope you have enjoyed listening to the Discord. I hope it's better having me here. I wouldn't be that short because I really love the Discord chatter. But now you will have me chattering and no one can stop me right now because I am alone in the studio. So we're waiting for the game to go on again, but to make a quick recap of the war, we have an Axis loss in the Spanish Civil War, which means that the Soviet Union gain an extra 10 military factories, even though nationalist Spain are able to keep their country and actually build up as an Axis country in the rules that we play with. We almost, I wouldn't say a loss, but it took almost 1 year for the Axis players to invade and annex France, which is way too long in my opinion. It happens sometime, but usually you want to take the entirety of Europe in just a couple of months. Taking France before the entering of 1940, that's what you want to aim at. Now we had a capitulation of France in, I think it was August of 1940, which is really, really late. This means that the Euraxis were on the back footing, and you can see it down here. They didn't really consolidate in North Africa. They went down in North Africa late, and they met a UK heavy tank build, which they could not really break through. So we have a late Barbarossa coming in right now. We have contact on the front line for the first time in the entire game. Yeah, that's what we stand right now in Europe and in Asia. We have Japan, who just hot joined, having huge troubles with convoys. I'm not sure when I start looking at this, but they have lost 200 convoys in a short amount of time. And as you see, they are losing convoys left and right, and we have a lot of Australian convoys. We have 71 dockyards for Australia. We have an Australian dockyard build. Oh my god. And are they building submarines with everything? I would be... No, they're actually building cruisers and submarines. But these are 25 factories on submarines, and they have 40 factories on cruisers. I guess that would be a light cruiser build. Yeah, that's a light cruiser build. Probably they've taken some damage also. Yeah, they lost a couple of... mostly submarines though. No light hulls right now, so they have a kind of a good light cruiser navy, and they have 101 submarines. Together with the US, who also have built some submarines. I could see at least a few, 67 submarines, and the Dutch East Indies has also built submarines and have 47. So they have 200 submarines raiding them right now, and that's why they are hurting. And this will be really hard for them to get out of, because when they don't have convoys anymore, they won't be able to trade, they won't be able to get out supply, and they won't be able to bring in fuel. And we can see if they have built, they have some synthetic refineries, but I haven't seen. The question is, do they have any fuel gain? Yeah, they have 1,500 fuel, but I guess that's not in the home islands. I guess it's down here where they have the fuel. Yeah, this is where they are getting their fuel right now, at least these islands. So yeah, they won't have any fuel if they lose all these convoys. I should fetch some water. Got one of those. I shouldn't make advertisement. Oh, it's green, so you can't see it. It's like a ghost. So, rehydrated. See what's happening right now. Soviets are ready. We have problem with Finland joining the Axis right now. Why? I have no idea. But we have to get that sorted before we can actually continue with the game. So, we're actually rolling. Yeah, we're actually rolling. Let's see. We want to go... Why do I get... I'm pushing Poland. I'm usually not the observer. So let's see. And we have the Soviet tanks coming in right now. And as we saw, they have a lot of tanks. The thing right now, and that's something that Falk, Hungary player, said could happen, is that Rosen and his companions on the Soviet Union will cluster up their tanks. With clustering up, you can get really bad supply, and that cluster can be a cluster F word. And that's not what you want, but let's see. We have really good tanks right now. We have 7 tanks rolling in. This, let's see, Romania has really nothing. This could be the first big surround on the Soviet front. They need to get out of this. They have nothing to counter with. We have 2 Hungarian tanks right there, but 2 Hungarian tanks. I see one more coming in. Not coming in. They're running away. Hungary, you need to help your allies. Now they're going at the right way at least. We have these... where did they go? Yeah. These are the Bulgarian motorized rocketeers, I would say. And these are not strong enough to actually kill some of the... There we go. These are not strong enough to actually hurt the tanks. So let's see what's happening right now. We have a lot of engagements. We have a Romanian unit backing out here. This will be the first round probably. Do they have enough strength to actually get anything out here? The Hungarians have backed off. We have the motorized rocketeers coming in here. They need to pin this. They need to get this out because this can be a huge round. This will hurt. Yeah, we have the first surrounded unit down there. We have a big surround coming in there. We have nothing big happening up here right now. They are fighting a little bit, but this is where things are happening. We have 1 surround up there. That was 2 units. We have 1 surround down here too. 1 division extra. We have too many units going in here, so we have a lot of attrition coming in. Oh my god, 85% attrition. Let's see the supply mode. It doesn't look that meager, but there it is. We have a big surround of Romanian troops right now. No losses for the Soviet Union as far as I can see. You can look at the 600,000 lost right now, but do we have some count of the Soviet Union? It was probably the wrong war. Let's see it. He loves surrounds. We're trying to get out. The Soviets need to move right now to actually take them out, but I don't think that Germany or Romania or Bulgaria has something to actually counter these tanks with. Question is, where are the German tanks? So where are the German tanks? I think, no, that's no tanks. Here the German tanks are. German tanks are running down here to defend against another Soviet push. They have 12 tanks. Germany has 8 tanks. The pocket is totally closed down here. Soviet Union, are they gonna push further or are they gonna just go back and chill for a little bit? Let's see if Hungary could actually take these 3 tanks. That would be a huge win. They need to pin them. Yeah, this is... I love you, Falk. This is a great counter-encirclement by Hungary. See if they actually have the power to push them. They should be able to. They should be able to. And there's 3 Soviet tanks are gone. 3 Soviet tanks are gone. That was a huge mistake from... at least a mistake in the win that they needed from the Axis part to actually start doing some damage. But the losses there, they're still at 35 tanks. And Romania got really hurt from that. They lost almost 300,000 of their army. And they have 450,000 less still moving. So almost a third of the army is gone. And we see more engagements here. The Soviet Union are pushing out now. They can hold these infantry units with ease. The big question is, where are Hungary right now? Hungary has the best tanks and great micro. Well, let's see. They are moving. We have the clock ticking again. If they could take these 4 tanks, but no, they don't have the strength right now. They don't have the strength. They need reinforcements to actually make something from this. We are paused again. Don't know why, so I start rehydrating. Being the only one speaking is really straining on my vocal cords. But there's so much happening right now. I can't really take my eyes away from the Soviet Union, but we have a post game, so why not check Japan for a little while? And as I said, the convoys are down to 0. They have 950 when I start counting. They're down to 600 and they still lose convoys. This will be really tough, and the Allies will with ease be able to retake these islands as soon as the convoys are gone. I think we started playing, but nothing happening. I can see in the chat that Bulgaria is frozen. If someone of you is writing in the Twitch or YouTube chat right now, I have absolutely no idea what's happening. I don't have the micro to really respond, but I can see if I can check what's happening at least. I need to just find the chat window, which I have buried behind a lot of other windows on the computer, so let's see if I can find it. Or is the chat window actually gone? That would be not a huge loss, but a loss at least. The question is, where can it be? The chat windows are somewhere at least. Yep, can't find the chat window right now. They're saying they're gonna go. So let's see if I can find it quickly, or I think we need to just continue watching the game. Or if I can do like this. Yes, give me a second. I'm searching for the chat window. Let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna... There's the chat window. I found it. Ray, the chat are waiting for new messengers. There's no one chatting with me right now, which means that I'm either doing a really bad job or the chat window haven't updated yet. Yeah, I got from Osprey Strat redeploy the chat window. We are rolling again. I can also see the chat window and I can see what's happening right now in the game. We have the Soviet tanks. They are pushing forward. I think this will be a hard win for the Axis players. I'm not calling anything right now. Calling anyone is a victor thing to do, but it looks really, really hard. The Hungarian tanks can beat them back. They beat back 5 tanks right now. If that will give them an opening, it will be really interesting. Here we have tanks. I think that's a light tanks, I would guess. Yes. Oh my god, this is not light tanks. It's the red tank guard. So the red tank guard. These are the Spanish tanks, and this is a really, really tough situation. We have tough situations for the Axis all over the map. As I said before, we have Japan losing convoys left and right. Hopefully for the Spanish player, they will be able to retreat these tanks. Yes, they will. They're trying to counterattack, but they couldn't really manage to do that. But yeah, now the Germans are counterattacked, and they lost at least 2 tanks there in that surround. Really well played for the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union has a lot of tanks still at 35 tanks divisions, and I think Germany took a hit there and gonna press the right button. They're down to 5 tank divisions, so they need a couple of wins now to be able to actually take home this game. And I think they are playing aggressive, and they should play aggressive because they won't win sitting around. If they sit around now, this will be an allied game. So let's see if they can be able to actually push down, push in, and take a couple of surrounds from the Soviet Union. Otherwise, this will be a quick day, a quick game, and a quick victory for the Allies. I just want to go nowhere. I want to see Finland. Finland are being attacked really, really hard. Oh, and we have Mongolian. Let's see the Mongolian player. We have Mongolian rocket artillery going in here. Rocket artillery are the perfect way to actually attack Finland. They have no speed right now because there's no infrastructure up there, but they have made a huge foothold in Finland, and let's see if Finland has something to actually counterattack with. They have 350,000 men in field, which is probably not enough. They have just gone to extend. They're not on a service by requirement. I would have gone for that. Not to be picky, but you need more manpower. This will be hard, and they're 1 year late to the party. Let's see, do they have anything in? Yeah, they have units defending Helsinki, which is really good. Let's see here. We have tries to actually counter encircle, which they are not able to do. This is problematic. This could be another huge surround. Mykolaiv is the key here to take this big surround, and they're going in. There seems to be winning. These tanks are horrible to face, and this will be another surround. The problem is the Romanians are also retreating into Mykolaiv. Yes. Oh, well done. They managed to reinforce here, and they are getting their units out. This is well played by the Axis players, but still, not even Hungary are really. Yeah, Hungary hold. I don't really know which side I'm on even. Let's see. The Hungarian tanks are really, really powerful. They are playing really, really good. Let's see. We are listening intently. Yeah. Test chat message. Why is Axis so weak? I have actually no idea. Do you all get together and do post-mortem discussions on what to do differently next time? We actually did that a lot before. We're trying to find the time to do it. Really, really like doing it. If you want more kind of discussions, you can check out our vodcast and podcasts. But yeah, that should be something we should try to do even more in the future. Let's see what's happening right now. The Soviet Union are pushing hard. They are pushing hard, and I'm pushing the wrong button every time. 36 tanks, they're just churning out tanks from the Soviet Union. And as I said before, Soviet Union are pushing in more factories on tanks than I think the entirety of the Axis, Euro Axis, are doing right now. And that's really showing. Let's see, now they're fighting in marshes. That's not what tanks are supposed to do. But if you have strengths, you can always utilize them. They are pushing back the Germans and the Euro-Axis heavily right now. Finland is still alive. I've lost control of my mouse. Let's see, we're down to 400 convoys, and the raiding are continue. continuing. They are losing more and more. They had 10 carriers when we checked last time. They're down to 7 carriers. So I think Japan is hurting really, really good right now. And the United States, they have 31 battleships. I don't really remember how many battleships they had before, but it was over 30 at least, so they haven't lost that much, while Japan has lost a lot of convoys and have lost a third of their carrier capacity. So we have a game heavily favoring Axis right now. We see the Soviet Union got pushed back a little bit down there. Let's see, we have possible, no, they are holding right now. There's no surround going on. This could be something where the Axis are able to push back and actually make us around, but it's really hard to actually get over this river, and I'm unsure. No, the Kiev and this part is not connected, so this could be a possibility to actually take a couple of tanks, but they're moving out with them, and we see here 9 tanks. That's really hard. That's a really hard sell, really hard to get through. So we have big problems, and you're wondering about the mod. This is almost their finest, bro. We have made a version of it with some quality of life improvements for us and our community. But yeah, basically this is their finest, bro. And basically we have problems for the Axis right now. No huge surrounds from anyone right now. Let's see losses. Germany has taken... Yes, 200,000 losses, but here we go. The Soviet Union has taken so little losses. Was I in the wrong war? No, they have taken way less losses than Germany and Euraxis have. And we have the possibility of one new big surround, but it seems that the Soviet tanks were pushed back at that time. What's happening down here? We have a lot of Soviet tanks. They are fighting really, really hard and not actually pushing in with everything they got right now. Are they planning? Are they building something else? I don't really know, but they're not pushing down there right now. Could be, so not having too many tanks at the same tile, but let's see. Axis are actually pushing back a little bit, not pushing back, but at least defending a little bit. Let's see what's happening right now. We have a counter push up here. Soviet Union are trying to push, but they're actually doing a quite good job at defending right now. In the meantime, Japan, what's happening with Japan? Japan is down to... Now they actually gained in convoys, so they probably restructured their entire fleet. No, they're not building convoys and have more convoys. Could have gotten a few from Manchukuo. That could have been a possibility, but there's still... Oh, this is a huge naval battle. Two carriers lost 16 destroyers. Let's see what's down. Oh, that was the carrier battle that I missed before. What's the date of that? Yeah, there you go. And this was 29th of June. So this is the battle where they lost a huge chunk of their naval force. And you see here they're losing convoys back and forth. They're down to 400 again, 390. Let's see what's happening up here. We have the Soviet Union. They're pushing forward with force. We have a lot of tanks here. It's at least 10 to 12 tanks. There's 10 tanks there. There are 15, perhaps 20 tanks now pushing in the south, and this terrain is really, really good for... where's the terrain map mode? There it is, F5. I forgot. So there's a lot of planes here, and that's the way you want to go with your tanks. And as you see, these motorized rocketeers, they don't have the hard attack to actually punish these tanks. 48% hardness, they probably lost equipment. Or they're not as hard as I think they were, but still. Oh, there we have the surround again. Yeah, the Soviet Union is really giving pain to the allies, to the Axis. Finland has actually managed to recover, and they have pushed out the Mongolian rocket artillery. but they're going in a different path. The problem up here is the supply. So if you look at the supply is red here, and that will be a problem for rocket artillery, which wants speed. We have gotten some more of the comments right here. I'm doing great. Thank you, Mossberry. I'm really happy to hear. I'm not sure if they have received any Lend-Lease. And I'm so into the game right now, so I'm pretty unsure where you actually find Lend-Lease. Can we find it in here? Lend-Lease, South Africa. South Africa is Lend-Leasing fuel. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. Don't really know. I haven't followed the game so into detail that I can say if they have received any Lend-Lease. Probably they shouldn't have needed any Lend-Lease because the Barbarossa was so delayed. We can see that England has full control of the eastern part of North Africa. They're pushing out to the Kingdom of Italy here in Algiers, and they have a few units here, but these British heavy tanks are still working as planned. Question is if these are upgraded heavy tanks or no. This is probably the 1936 version with better guns, still being able to churn out a lot of damage. I would say that the North African front will be Allied controlled in the next couple of months. And we still have the Soviet Union pushing through down here, and this could be a really big surround. But they don't have that many tanks up here. There they reinforcing 3 more tanks. They have their light tanks here. We have Germany actually being able to push them back. But we can't see any big surrounds on the Soviet player, and they have 40 tanks now. The number of tanks are just going up. But what happened here? They actually went back. The Soviet Union is not aggressive right now. They know they have the time on their side, and they giving the German player some respite. You know that word. Probably. They're giving them some time to actually recoup, but they just have 7 tanks to 40 tanks, and that cannot be enough. Not with the Allies playing as good as they are. And the Soviet Union, the United States are up to 400 factories. This is the part where the United States should be converting civilian factories to military factories, but there's no real reason actually to do that right now. There's always a reason. You want to win, and you want to win decisively. But I think they have other things to do, and they are doing it really well. I would guess, let's say they're down to 250 convoys. Am I right or wrong? 261. I should get some kind of point for that. So we have a collapsing Japan. When they are out of convoys right now. They don't have enough convoys for trade. So, and we see the fuel are ticking down, not even slowly anymore. And you see here, they don't get in any of their needed resources, which means nothing is coming out right now. They are punished severely for lack of resources. Right now, let's see these 100% lack of resource penalty, which means they are producing no fighters at all. They are gaining a little bit of fuel right now, but this will be a really hard game for the Axis. I can't really see any way the Axis can take this right now. They need some amazing encirclements on the Eastern Front to be able to turn this around, and do they have the capacity to do that? What I can see right now is that the Soviet Union has withdrawn back to the Dnieper line behind the river, and the Euro-Axis might have been concentrating all their resources up here. See if we can find Hungarian armor. Hungarian has 7 armor right now. They are chilling in the back. I'm not really sure what the plan is right now for the Axis players. We see the Soviet Union are still pushing every front they can. They want a surround down here. And they should be able. I think actually Soviet Union is playing this a little bit too chill. They can afford to be more aggressive. If they would lose 10 tanks, that wouldn't be a problem. And the thing is, They don't really have the micro for 40 tanks. So there can be a risk here if the German players are actually able to get up to 15, 20 tanks together with Hungary. They can manage to do stuff. So trading one tank to one tank now for the Soviet Union would be a huge win. If they traded 2 tanks to one tank, they would still be winning. So I would say that the Soviet Union should be pushing a little bit harder, but they are actually not. And of course, they still have time on their side, because when a D-Day land right now, if the Allies will be able to pull off a D-Day, that would be devastating for Germany. Do Germany have anything? They have nothing. Nothing to defend the Atlantic Wall with. They have absolutely nothing. Do they have anything in Italy? Italy is defended, but that's the only thing that is defended right now. Extremely intense game. We're in December of 42. I have lost the chat again, so I gotta see if I can find it. How can I lose the chat? Time to time. Let's see where the chat is. I have lost the chat. Here it is. Yaskatom, even match, Clint Best asks, and I would say not really right now. I would say the Allies are really pushing the Axis right now. I would give the Axis a 15 to 20% chance of winning this, and it really comes down to if they are able to do a couple of rounds and start snowballing. But I don't think that is really possible right now, because the Soviet Union is playing really safe. Leningrad stands, which is good, and I lost the chat again. I need to place the chat in another window. There it is. Let's see here. What's in this game? Axis fucked up a build or what? Seems pretty rip for Axis. Yeah. I wouldn't say that this is an Axis F up, but I will say that the Axis have had a huge problem all along in this game, and I'm not really sure about why, because I haven't been here for the build-up to actually being able to comment why this is. But something went wrong in the build-up, and let's see what's happening here. Are they actually taking Mogilev and surround there? They are not. They should go for Borbusk instead. We see Hungarian armor pushing back on this light armor tanks from the Soviet Union, which are kind of good. Are these light tanks? No, they're not. No, this is Red Guard. This is the Red Guard tanks. That's why they have a hard time. So Red Guard is more powerful tanks than usual tanks, because they have that Red Guard headquarter giving them a huge amount of extra bonuses. But no big surrounds right now. Soviet Union playing it chill. They have contact up here, but this is actually what's happening. All tanks from the Axis players are up here, and I would say that the Soviet Union could easily just go down and actually start taking the Balkans. But I think they're waiting. They're waiting to have the Allies in the back of the Euro-Axis, and with that, hopefully making Euro-Axis doomed in this game. And let's see, now we're down to 250 convoys again. They have sent convoys for Manchukuo. Manchukuo lost convoys. Should be trying to build convoys right now, but I haven't really seen any convoy building from the... we have here... there it is. 42 dockyards on convoys. They're using half their dockyards on convoys right now, and they're still losing convoys. We don't see any aggressiveness from the... here it comes. Here's some aggressiveness are coming from the Raj player. I think Raj are doing exactly the thing they should do right now. Start stressing the Japanese player, the Asia Axis players even more. So the Pacific Theater, we got a question for that. The Pacific Theater are going badly for the Axis also. We have Japan losing convoys. They are down to 200 convoys. They have half their naval yards building convoys right now, and still they can't keep up. They have lost, now they're lost one more carrier. They had 10 carriers. When I started looking at this, it's down to 6 carriers right now. And there you see the naval battles right now. They are heavily favoring the Allied players, so they are losing convoys left and forth, and with those loss of convoys, they don't have the fuel that they actually need to be able to fight, and they can't get in any resources, so everything is nothing is being built because they don't have any resources. They're getting infantry equipment, but infantry, you see here, the lack of resources is enormous. And let's see up here again, we're in the middle of the winter, no one is fighting except in Finland, and the fighting is not favoring actually anyone right now. Finland has consolidated their front. We have the Mongolian rocket artillery up here, but they should having a problem actually fighting both in snow and fighting in forest. So if we see here, they have 40% debuff in forest, in movement and attack. Not that bad, but it will actually be hurtful. Let's see time. I will probably be able to stay with you for another 15 to 30 minutes at least, trying to comment this game. If I need to go, I'm sorry. This wasn't the plan for today, but I couldn't keep away from commenting this game now that I had a free day without both gaming and other stuff in it. So I got some time over, and then I wanted to join you guys. Yeah, but right now, really chill on the front, which means that Germany has a possibility to rebuild, and the question is, are they rebuilding? They still have just 7 medium tanks. Are they researching better tanks? Or are they developing better tanks? They have the Panzer IV, still Panzer IV, 100 factories on Panzer IV. So they stuck on Panzer IV technology. It's 43 right now, so they should be able to, yeah, the Panther is done, but they haven't designed any Panther yet. At least they're getting some Swiss gold. That could be good for them, but I don't think that will turn the game around. I'm just waiting for more engagement there. There it goes, a little engagement from the Red Guard tanks. Operation Continents, that's something that doesn't really affect us right now. But here we have the tanks, but they're attacking with low supply, but they have terrain, weather, night. With all these modifiers, they can't really get through, so attacking with tanks in the forest in the winter is not really working for them. I still think they should move forward here and don't give the Axis time to rebuild, because if they rebuild, they might be having enough tanks in the autumn, not in the autumn, in the summer, to actually be able to do the starting rounds they need to retake the initiative in the game. I'm not saying that's something that will happen, but I'm saying that's something that could happen, and that's a risk the Soviet Union is taking right now with being this passive. Let's see, do we have any build-up of forces in the UK? No clear D-Day forces built up here. We have, not France, but we have North Africa firmly in the hands of the Axis allies, and we see the naval invasions are getting planned, and it seems to be the UK who are ready to do the naval invasions. They still have Malta. I'm unsure if they ever lost Malta or not, but they're going for Italy, the weak underbelly of Europe, the F-ups of the Second World War together with France. So let's see what will happen here. But otherwise, just slow tries here to do something. This could be a surround. It might not be a surround. We have no reactions from the Axis right now. They are moving in with more tanks. Let's see how air is going. The air is not favoring Soviet Union right now. This is something you should never do. Never try to attack out of your pockets. Move out, don't attack out, because then you will lose all your organization and you will be an easy target later on. I'm not sure if the Axis has actually seen this, and if they haven't seen this, this will be another round for the Axis allied, for the Comintern players. And these tanks, if I would play this, I would have moved out with these tanks right now, and I would have moved in with these tanks to make this round. They probably think it do a surround up here, but this is a good opening to actually do something. The fall of Hong Kong, that's at least something, but I think Japan is down to 1892 convoys. Kiev has fallen. Interesting. I lost control of my mouse again. Why this is happening, I have no idea. I need to buy a better mouse. So they retook Kiev from the Soviet Union, but that's not a huge deal. 5 tanks against 1. That should be a win even if they go over the big river there. So let's see what they're actually up to up here. The thing is that this is a supply hub, so we have less supply for the Soviet Union right now. And here we have 6 Spanish tanks. I think that's what the Spanish player has right now. Yeah, 6 tanks that are in the Eastern Front. So what's happening? Yeah, just easy, quick back and forth. Why they're not trying to make a big surround here, I have no idea, but they seem to have other plans. Well, not surrounding anyone. We see a push down against Leningrad, but I think this is too well defended. We see Bulgarian rocket artillery up here, and I think this is good. The rocket artillery want to fight with infantry, even if it's forest, and not meet the medium tanks here. Germany is actually pushing in Chernihiv right here. We see the Soviet Union has backed off to go down and counter this. They're not really able to do anything against the Soviet tanks right now. Soviet Union still has 40 medium tanks, and 40 medium tanks is a lot. I'm waiting for naval invasions here. We have naval invasions planned from Japan, which won't go anywhere. But here we have British Raj. They have 800,000 men in field, and they're starting pushing Japan. Japan doesn't have anything to actually stop them. Look at these units. They have absolutely no supply at all. They will be totally run over by the Raj player. So yeah, you see here, see the minuses, minus 30%. It's a really bad malus, and they're not producing anything more, and they're not producing convoys soon either. So Japan is interesting, and up here they are still just poking around a little bit. So what I would want to see right now, oh, I missed it. Here it goes. They made a successful invasion, and are they going over the channel? They are attacking over the channel with tanks. That should not be possible, and I think they need yeah, let's see now. Can I get the perspective of the UK? Yes, I can. They are planning to attack, but there's a lot of Italian troops there, so they need to make a new naval invasion. They're gonna do a naval invasion on Sardinia, but that won't give them any much. They should go just for the head of the snake. Never attack Rome, but go for Anzio, or I think it's Lazio up here. So you actually have a port. People go for Rome more than they should, because they think there's a harbor there, but there's no harbor. There's just a Tiberian River and nothing more. So let's see. They're pushing out again. Actually having a hard time, and I guess it's the weather again. Terrain and low supply exceeding combat width. They have a lot of minuses. Nothing much happening right now, and I would say in some way it still favors Germany if Germany are able to churn out more tanks. And are they? No, still 7 tanks. Do they have a lot of tanks in stockpile then, or what is happening with their tanks? They have 600 tanks, so it's not a lot of tanks that they have actually. Let's see if we have a surround there. We should have a surround, or are they getting out? 84%. They're not. Now they're pushing in. Yeah, this will be a surround. They should pin them though to keep them stuck there so they won't get out. And yeah, 2 divisions there, 1 division more. We have a little surround for the Soviet Union. Not a huge win, but not good for the Axis. The Axis need to win right now. They can't afford more losses. Yeah. Do you have any more questions in the chat? No more questions in the chat right now. We have a few people actually watching this. Let's see. Almost 40 people watching, which is kind of good for one lonely person in the studio trying to cover the entire world in as few breaths as possible. But we see the Soviet tanks pushing out here. Are they going with these tanks? They should little bit slow right now. They could push these Hungarian tanks. They just need to pull in some more forces. They could support attack, but it's not needed. Now they're moving in. Yeah, don't ask me why, but they did that. See if they can stand. Yeah, they should be able to. No, they're actually getting pushed out by the Hungarians. Falk, always Falk. Falk's Hungarian tanks are really, really powerful. But is it enough? Can they do something with it? We see here, oh, we have us around for the Axis. This is really good. They're taking Riga. Riga is a port, and Riga is a big supply hub. Poland. And the Soviet Union are losing a few troops there. They have actually a hard time killing this unit, which they shouldn't have, with tanks. But that's us around for Germany. Let's see how many troops. They've just lost 350,000 men, while Germany itself has lost more from the Soviet Union, and also Romania lost 500,000 men. That's really hurtful. How much do they actually have in field right now? 300,000 units, men in the field. They're trying to pick off something, but they're having a hard time getting a pocket. But up here in the Baltics, they're actually pushing forward, but now the tanks are coming in. This is the big trouble, though. They have big supply problems because they have lost the supply hubs. The furthest nearest supply hub is down here in Daugavpils, and it's starting to get really crowded. And we can see this in the battles up here. If I managed to catch it, I did not, but lacking supply. Now they have good supply, actually. How can they have good supply? Could it be all those bonuses from their, yeah, probably land doctrine bonuses, making them actually not caring that much about supply that they otherwise would. So we have some battles up here. We have 4 German tanks trying to beat 15 Soviet tanks. If they manage, I would be really, really impressed. There are fighting along a little bit along the entire front line. We see we have Vichy France going in here. I don't think we have a player on Vichy France, actually. See if we can get up the lineup. No, we can't, because that's not really... we didn't set up anything for me sitting here talking. So let's not check up the lineup. Let's see what's happening in... Up here, we don't have any manpower, we don't have almost any convoys, we don't have logistics, we don't have the trains needed, we don't have the trucks needed, and we don't have the fuel needed, which means that this will be easy pickings for Raj. They need some supply down here, but if they get supply, I would say that these units, with their attrition and the bad supply here, they have 18% supply because of the lack of convoys. So if they build just a harbor there, they will be able to just push in and take back Singapore, which will be another big win for the allied team. No player for Vichy, Mospar said in chat. When will I do a victor? I think I already not really call it, but I say the Axis favor is immense right now. Japan is on the ropes. We have Italy on the ropes. This is an invasion of Italy that I missed. We have the British heavy tanks still moving on. This is the starting tanks build 1936 with improved guns. They're pushing up and actually doing work in Italy. And this means, as you see here, we have tanks from Spain trying to defend Italy right now, which means they are not in the Soviet Union. So they're pushing up here. Let's see how well they can manage. This is really, really intense, really, really interesting. We have some naval battles going on. Barry want me to cover this probably, but I won't. But this is a good chunk of the Italian Navy, and I think the Italian Navy is not the biggest problem right now. The biggest problem right now, not for Italy, but yeah, for Italy, is they're even able to keep their country whole. And here we have another naval invasion. Free France are being taken back by... France are being retaken by Free French troops. They have absolutely nothing up here. Here they go. They are pulling in troops, but this is probably... Oh, this is rocket artillery. I would think this was bad troops, but they have nothing right now in supply. But this will probably be able to push this naval invasion out. Thing is, do they have plans for another naval invasion from the north? They don't. If they would go from the north also and had the micro to do that, that would have been really, really good. It's good game win for Allies. I think this is probably so. And if Axis ever won on this channel, we have historically a win favorability rating for the Axis with like 60% win rate for the Axis. But for this game, it doesn't seem to be an Axis win. And I know this has flipped in the later games. So you're probably right that if you haven't been with us for 2 or 3 years, you will have seen Allied actually better win rate for the Allies than for the Axis. Nothing much happening in the Soviet front right now. We have the Brits going up the east coast of Italy, which is really good because they're taking Abruzzo, a new harbor. Even if it's just level 1 harbor, they will gain a supply hub up there, and they will gain supply from the other naval bases, which is really, really good. The problem here is that Italy don't really seem to have a lot of troops, but I guess these heavy tanks are not really what they are meant to fight. Free fronts are being resupplied. We have support coming in from Brazil here. We have support coming in from England. We have a really, really big push down here. Probably not enough to actually hold the Western Front here if they start to actually push in more units. And we have fighting here in the mountains. Let's see, this is a mountain tile, but it's pushed back by this lone British tank. They managed to hold on in the last second, but there's not far for the English to take another harbor here in Anzio. And if they take the Anzio harbor... Oh, what's happening here? Is this a naval invasion or was this a surround? I really, really missed. But that was a lot of Italian troops. That was a lot of Italian troops. And the Italian troops, where can I find the Italian troops? Here, the Kingdom of Italy has lost 650,000 units against the UK. So Anzio is really unprotected right now. They should be able to just run into Rome. And if Rome falls, will Italy capitulate? That's the big question, though. They have a lot of victory points left, but this doesn't look good for Italy. They landed in Marseille here in northern France, and they are being pushed further and further west. We see Hungarian tanks here. We see the entire tank force from the Axis, and here we have the counter push. They know the Axis is in the west right now, and there's a full counter push in the south here going out, and they should be able to do something more with this. They should push a lot harder. Come on now, Soviet Union, push. Need to go into labor. Push as hard as you can. This is your possibility to really gain ground. We have Italy. We have Rome. Rome is about to fall 46%. It's still green against the UK, but can they hold on? We have the mountain tile attacked here, and mountain tile will probably be taken by the UK, and then they can reinforce from the sides. Can we see any? They have no naval invasions in the back here. If they would have any micro left, pulling in a micro naval invasion here would really take Italy and the possibility. And we have a pause. We have a pause. Why do we have a pause? Is something interesting happening right now? That's a big question. Rip those two troops in France? Yeah, probable. Let's see if something big is happening right now. Let's see if I can find... we have a Finland crash. We have a Finland crash, and that's why the game is paused. And with that, I can take a breather, rehydrate, and continue talking without stop. We will check out Japan. Japan has actually 119 convoys. I guess they have the entire, the entire naval dockyards from Japan is put into building naval convoys and 2 torpedo cruisers, but they don't count. So the entire navy from Japan will just be convoys right now, and that's not a winning strategy. Might be the best strategy they can pull off right now, but this means a complete win at seas for the Allies, and they're down to 2 carriers right now, and I guess that 32 battleships, so they're not trading evenly. Even the Japan is just taking heavy beating for all these subs from different countries, totally raiding them into pieces, as you see here. India is pushing forward. They're pushing against China right now. The Chinese troops are actually supplied somehow. Could be by local supply. We have 117 for supply. Somehow they actually have convoys for supply, so they can supply their troops here. But I don't think that's enough. We have 800,000 troops for India, 1.2 million for Japan, and Japan need to be in a lot more places. See if we have 450,000 in the field for the Netherlands. I think the Netherlands, and they are starting to plan to retake Borneo, and the Philippines are still in the hands of the US player. Let's see what's happening here in Indochina. They're just mopping up. They have Saigon. I think, they have supply now. And they're starting to try to actually counterattack here. We also have supply from the Raj player. If they put up a supply hub down there. And we have not rehost, but a hot join coming up. Oh, the day-night cycle can absolutely be turned off. Thank you for telling me. I don't know why I have that day-night cycle on. Probably, where do we have it? I can't find it. Okay, I won't push anything right now because then the game will crash. Shadows, 3D building, render, reflection, weather, trees. I'm so into the game right now. Please tell me, where do I find the day and night cycle? It should be here, shouldn't it? VSync, river, cities, pixel shaders, game options, cooperative. Can't find the day and night cycle. I'm sorry. Right down at the little icons. 3D units, full rendering, 3D buildings, shadows, the sun and moon. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Thank you. Yeah, I make sure to shut that off. There you go. No more day and night cycle. Thank you for that. Bottom right, the chat made me turn off the day and night cycle, which I'm very pleased to have done. Another battlecruiser lost for Japan, and we see a huge counterattack here from the Soviet players. This is what they should have done and should do when the D-Day has come. And we see the speed here. The Mongolians are pushing. There's nothing to defend anymore. They're scrambling to actually hold off here in Eastern Poland. We have defenses set up here. They're not moving forward in the south here. They're pushing in the middle and the center. They're just moving in, taking supply depots. Have they taken Rome yet? They have not. But Rome is about to fall. Rome is about to fall. 90%. 90%. Are they? No, they're pushing up here instead for going for Rome. Rome are not getting reinforced right now. They have tanks. They have tanks. 6 tanks are coming in. The Hungarian tanks are coming in to save Rome, and they are saving Rome. The last grace, the save of Rome, has come, and that's the Hungarian tanks. But where should the Hungarian tanks actually be right now? They should be on the Eastern Front, and they are not. So the Eastern Front are totally collapsing for the Axis players. I would love to see the Soviet Union actually go down and take Romania. Romania is the oil supplier of the entire Asia axis, Euro axis. If they take out Romania, there will be no more fuel for Germany, and if Germany has no more fuel, the few tanks Germany have will be rendered useless, and the amazing tanks from Hungary will be useless. So let's see here. Rome is still holding. They're counterattacking right now. Are they going to try to push out this invasion of southern Italy with the tanks and then go back to face the Soviet Union? That might be. Let's see. My mouse is acting up against me right now. We have 3 more divisions taking out from the Euro axis. They're just playing with Euro axis right now. They're putting up a defense further back. We see no real aggressiveness, total aggressiveness from the Soviet player. They're moving out their tanks, but they're not moving the front lines. Here they have the defense left. We see some Vichy France units. These are AI units, and that's why they're doing stupid things, like just running like snakes. Let's see if when we have contact then there again, but they have losing a lot of units everywhere. Going back here, let's see. They are able to push back at the UK right now, but the UK have heavy tanks in mountains behind the river here. This is not the place where you want to attack with tanks against the tanks. So even though they are managing to stave off the invasion, it's really not enough. Mospar is saying Allied win. I would say this will be an Allied win. Minsk is now Eastern Poland. Wasn't Minsk Eastern Poland during the Second World War? I'm unsure right now. I know that Vilnius was part of Poland at least. But Minsk, no. Minsk, it was part of the Soviet Union. Sorry for the wrong in the history from me there. But there's a lot on my mind right now. Let's see how Japan is faring. There's no invasion of China as of yet, and there's no invasion of Singapore as of yet. But we have landings here in Borneo from the Holland player, and Netherlands are doing the exactly right thing right now, because they will be able to take the... Why can't I remember research map mode? Here it is. They're not getting anything out of it anyways, but why not take fuel when you can get fuel? So Japan is in a huge pickle. You see here, they're lacking 3,000 in aluminium, which is for you not new to the game, not good, lacking. So they're still probably not producing anything except these convoys. Everything else are hindered by lack of resources. They're pushing out infantry equipment, but you don't win this game late game with infantry equipment. I would want to see more aggressive Soviet Union here. So where are the Soviet Union? They're backed off. They're not fighting anymore. Come on, Soviet Union. So the Soviet Union are not fighting in the Eastern Front. Why? Beats me. They should be just running around here and try to beat Germany now that the entire German tank force is down here in Italy. So what they're doing right now, they're waiting for something else. Of course, US are pushing out a lot of units. Where they have these units, that's a bigger question. We should have 2 Amtrax battalions. We have 1 tank here. Really good tank also, but I guess these are in, as they should be in the Pacific. So they won't help out here in the Soviet Union. So the Soviet Union should be able to take this home, and they're just relaxing, waiting for the Allies to pull some more weight, which is kind of unnecessary. I would love to see a D-Day right now. An extra D-Day from the north, just retaking everything right here. But that will be hard because the entire Axis tank force is down in Italy and can counter that. So we want to see, or at least I want to see, Soviet Union move out against the Axis. Stalin arguing with Churchill and Roosevelt about not pushing until D-Day. Yeah, it could be something like that. Not we in the chat. Something is it that makes the Soviet Union not want to fight anymore. But yeah, that means that I can rehydrate. So let's continue with this constant talking about the game. I have 15 more minutes and I would love to see this game conclude before I need to take this back to the Discord. Japan is down on the ropes, but we have no huge push from the allies. Nothing except Borneo, and the US doesn't have the capacity to actually do something right now on land because they have only 4 medium tank divisions and 2 Amtrank divisions and Marines. What do we have in Australia? Australia have... need to go to Australia also. Australia has just 60 garrisons. Dominion of Raj has elephants. Elephants. I missed the elephants. Where's the elephants? I want to see the elephants. Can't find any elephants. Here the elephants are. Elephantry. Oh, these are really, really messy elephants. When you want soft attack. So, we have a shill Soviet Union. They don't want to fight the Germans for whatever reasons. We have a shill attacks here in... See if Rome is actually falling this time. It was let's go down here. 89% for England. They might be falling. They are reinforcing with more tanks. The organization of the tanks on both sides are quite low, but we have reinforcements coming in here. They want to make us around here, but they don't really have the power and they don't really have the forces to push forward here, but they have a good position here in the mountains. They have the supply they need to actually make sure that the entire Axis tank force has to be down there, and the Soviet Union. This is not okay. This is not okay. Let's see. They're actually attacking in the north at least. They're fighting with Free France. This is AI units. We have a backwards defense from but backline of defense here in Finland. They don't want to be surrounded or killed off. But yeah, I think I'll just lay back a little bit, watch nothing happen for a few minutes. Somewhere here we will see a push. That might be the push that ends this game, but they have a hard time actually taking Anzio. I have a message coming in. I thought it was the end of my streaming, but it was not. That was a commercial from some kind of company. So let's disregard that and see what's happening. And as I concluded last time, nothing is happening. Do we have any epic naval engagements up here? We have the convoys getting sunk left to right, but they're actually churning out more convoys than they are losing right now. But that is with 100%, almost 100%. They're actually trying to build destroyers right now, but this won't be able to turn this around. Why they're standing without manpower, I don't know. They are at limited conscription. Go for extensive. They don't have the manpower they need. Manchukuo, do they have anything to bring to the table? They have a few units, 12 dockyards, nothing. But for some kind of reason, which I do not understand. Oh, here we go. They retook Singapore at least. That's good. We have kind of a stalemate out of nothing. Stalemate out of nothing. But here, this is interesting. They are pushing out. They're trying to push out. I think they got them. Yeah, we have 2 heavy tanks here. We have 2 heavy tanks. We have captured... Oh, come on then. No, they don't have the strength. They don't have the strength. They have openings down here. They could have taken the airstrip up here. They're taking Ancona. At least they're trying to take Ancona down here. So the biggest thing happening right now is the allies are still and continue to push down in Italy, where the entire Axis tank force are stationed right now. I totally agree with Mospy in the YouTube chat. YR and Soviet Union pushing down and taking Romania. They have an open field here. There's like 5 tanks. The Soviet Union, are they up to 50 tanks right now? Misclick again. Still 40 tanks. I think they're just hoarding tanks right now because they have 40 tanks. Oh, they're reinforcing it actually. They have lost that many tanks, so they need 1,000 more tanks to actually be at full strength. But still, 50 days to recoup that, and they could just push in with their 40 tanks without any problems. Rome has fallen. Rome has fallen. We have attacks left and right there. Rome has fallen. We have 6 heavy tanks from UK taking Rome. Yeah, the Soviet Union, it's too cautious. They don't want to win any medals in this game. They are just standing and waiting for the Allies to do the heavy lifting. This is not how it was historically. Even though the big push from the Soviet Union wasn't until, was it winter? No, it was winter 42. They started to push. Winter 43, they're pushing really hard. But here we go. Here we go. The UK is carrying the victory flag forward right now, pushing up Italy. Italy, will they be capitulated soon? 73%. We have no naval invasions coming in, as I can see right now. Ooh, we have a naval invasion in the back here, but they will be able to hold it off. It's a small naval invasion, and they have troops reinforcing there. It shouldn't be any problem if they see this. I don't think they have seen this as of yet. This could be, yeah, now they're probably reinforcing Greece. At least the AI is reinforcing if no one else are going there. Here we have an encirclement. Here we have an encirclement. I saw on the overrun up there. Five infantry divisions. We see them pushing. So the entire tank force can't really hold off the UK right now. We see a comment from Jacob. They probably don't want to attack. And why wouldn't you want to attack? This is the fun of the game, to actually attack. Do we have anything up there? No. The Euro-Axis are retaking just territory for fun. Let's go down here. We have seen a little surround down here. Now it seems like the UK player are actually able to push forward in the peninsula. This could be the end of Italy, and if they take some tanks with them, this could be the end of the game. The Euro-Axis has really big troubles right now, where they can't even hold off an allied invasion with their entire tank force, with the Soviet Union doing absolutely nothing for their part. This is really lovely to see. I can see Badger jumping in his seat right now, having right with his heavy tank strategy, coming in and actually unlocking Italy. And you see here, the heavy tanks are really strong. Even though they're attacked from all sides, they are able to push forward. They are taking next the next naval base here in Toscana, gaining even more supply up here. They're not really able to take this tile, but this is a mountain tile. This is a mountain tile, so probably be able to still go up here, as you see, against Hungarian tanks. This is the South Africans coming in. What do the South Africans have? We need to go down here and see what South Africa has. South Africa is pushing really hard here. These South African tanks, they are bringing... This is not the correct stats. This is not the correct stats. Are they out of fuel? Something is it. They should not have just 300. Yeah. 900 soft attacks, 700 hard attacks. This is really good. They're fighting terrains they shouldn't be fighting in, and still they are winning with their heavy tanks. This is amazing. They can't have a lot of victory points left. La Spezia has fallen. They're continuing up the plains here in the eastern part. They're going for Genoa. We have German tanks defending. South Africans need to recover a little bit. They have lost a lot of equipment, 20% loss, but they're recovering that with from reinforcements into La Spezia. And I think we will see the Italians surrender any day now. Italy is down to 20% surrender rate, and Bologna, Ferrara, Genoa are in for out of grab. 45-46. They conserve strength for World War III. Yeah. With this game going as quickly as it is, it could be that we try World War III. No, we won't. We will stop there. Now they're pushing forward. Finally, we see pushing forward from the Soviet Union. They're not at the contact line yet, but when they are, this will be really hard. We see Spain, Italy is really struggling here. This could be a great surround, but I think they will get most of them out of there. We have five Spanish tanks, but they're getting out of there. They have a connection here to Parma. They're trying to fight in Bologna, but still these tanks are really tough. They're not pushing out. 6 tanks here. They can't really... Is it terrain? Yes, it's the terrain. Genoa is urban, so these heavy tanks have a hard time fighting there. But just look at this. Italy is mostly UK right now. We had a landing in Corfu that was kicked out, but what is this? We have Brazilians. Brazilians has taken Greece, but Bulgarians are coming in with their motorized rocket artillery, which is exactly what you want to push against these Brazilian units. But still, they're taking micro away from the Axis, which is in every case good. And now we see they are pushing in here. They're pushing. They have their tanks coming in. They have recovered. They should be at 100%. Equipment ratio right now, you see they're just melting away. They're taking the harbor down here. And here we have Finland has capitulated. Stuff happening in the north that I missed totally because all of the action down here. I want to see, do we have a surround down here? We have no surround. They're getting out. But now, look here, how quickly this is going. Romania will fall, and when Romania falls, all fuel for the Axis will also be lost. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. I get a runny nose. We have a surround down there, then this is not the first surround. I think we will have amazing surrounds here. They're not able to micro against against the allies down in Italy, and also defending the Soviet front and trying to kick out the Brazilians here. It's too much happening. They lost 3 paratroopers there. We have a consolidated front here. The problem here, let's check just if they have... Yeah, they have the port guard defending. We have the fleet in. We have tanks trying to get encirclements here, but they are fighting in mountains. But there can't be much of Italy left. 16% still, 16%. And now we have a big river here. Oh, I don't remember the name of the river right now. We have urban tiles and we have mountains. This is a hard place to actually push out from. Now I want to see another D-Day coming in and just consolidate this. Or if they are able to but look here, 50% for terrain. The debuffs here are just horrible. But we have tanks here, which should but we have navy here that can help with some shore bombardment at least. See if they can actually go forward here. But here we have it. You see, this is so quick. It's so quick. Don't have the defense. Romania has capitulated, and let's see what happens with the fuel now for Germany. 1.3 thousand, 1.4. Will the Lend-Lease? Lend-Lease is 6k. This Lend-Lease should be over anytime now, and that will mean the end of fuel for the Axis players. Are they pushing out? No, the defense are holding, but look at this. Genoa, they're pushing and they're pushing through. Can this be? Yeah. They are pushing through. Genoa will be in the hands of the Allies, and that's another bunch of victory points going to Allied hands. They're pushing over the river, but they don't really have the strength to push over the river. Do we have anything more happening right now? No, it's in the Eastern Front, and look here. Everything. This is what I wanted to see. They are surrounded, and they are moving so quickly. Berlin is a bit away, but they're taking away all the units. Everything defending the east are now getting killed. They're moving down to Bulgaria. Bulgaria has nothing to counter this. They have free kind of weak units. I would say that even one tank will win this, but they don't have one tank. They have a lot of tanks. And as I said, one tank against all this infantry, and the tank is still winning. Sofia is going to fall. We have tanks going from the sides now. When Sofia falls, it could spell the end for the Bulgarians. And we see the Brazilians coming from the south. Everything happening at once. We have a landing here in Marseille. As I said, this is exactly what I wanted to see. More things happening everywhere right now on the map. The UK is pushing everywhere they can, and the Soviet Union are just mopping up this. We have 5 tanks here. I'm not sure that the Germans even have the capacity to know that these are under attack. Yeah, they're trying to get it out. They're fighting in Polish territory. Berlin is falling. We have a snake from Mongolia. A snake from Mongolia. Berlin has fallen. Berlin is fallen. The Euro Axis are putting up a hell of a fight, but it will not be enough. We have Bulgaria falling. They're capitulating one by one. Italy is on the ropes right now. Italy will be next. Turin has fallen. Liberation of Warsaw is happening. Everything is happening all at once, and we see a backwards invasion from the back here, which means that we will be able to take even more victory points. The question is, will they get over this river to actually capitulate and take Milan? If they take Milan, I think the Italian Social Republic is over. And Germany has lost Berlin. There are huge fighting here along the front. You see how weak the front line is now because they have been surrounding a lot of units. They're pushing in here into Italy. There's just open field here for Soviet to attack. We have German units here. They're not even trying to surround them. Brazil is making good work of these units down here. It won't be enough to hold anything right now. This is the total collapse of the Euro Axis. They are pushing over. They're pushing into the plains in the Po Valley here. Milano will fall. If they get over here, Milan will be attacked from both sides. They're actually attacking over the river and might be able to take it. It's really, really tough taking these terrains. But look here, they're attacking the mountains here, but they're gonna lose another 5 divisions. They don't have it. Mongolian People's Republic remains attaché. That's not important right now. They have spawned probably new battalions here for the last defense, but it will not be enough. The Soviet Union has 40 tank units. We have only 7 tanks for Hungary. Hungary has hold on to their tanks. 5 tanks from Germany. And let's see, they're over the river. They're attacking up in the mountains. They are going around Milan. Milan is attacked again. They don't really have the strength right now, but they're going in a circle, trying to capture everything down here. And see if you see here, they don't have any supply at all right now. This is out of supply. They have a supply status of 3. This will be a slaughter of troops for Italy, Spain, everyone in here. Let's look from the perspective of England. We see these green bubbles. Are they support attacking? The Americans are not support attacking, but it's going more and more quickly. These troops are not even moving. 92%. We have Vichy France has capitulated. Free France are back in play in full. And here is the pocket. The pocket. And this pocket, they will have no chance. They're trying to attack. We have 1 meager tank defending here, but they have no organization, no supply, no nothing in this pocket. This pocket will be cleared out. And with it, the entire Italian army, the Spanish tanks, most of the fighting force of the Euro-Axis is dead with this pocket. And even though we see a red bubble here, they will not have the strength. Just attack from all sides now, be over with, and this is the last blow for the Italian Social Republic. This is a huge loss. I wanted to see manpower losses. Their Greater Hungary, Italy has capitulated. Oh my God, Soviet Union are pushing in from every part of the front line right now. And we have UK going up in Austria. They're going up here, retaking the entire France. Germany has absolutely nothing left. Let's take 1 second. You see the entire front line collapsing. And you see China has also collapsed. We have convoys, but nothing else. So we have that fall of China. We have the fall of the Euro-Axis. I see the capitulation coming any second now. And I love to see the Götterdämmerung actually happening. The fighting with everything they have. It won't be enough, but they're not surrendering. And this is what I love about Hygge Gaming. I love the no surrender because it's nice to look at, and it's the feeling as the winning party to actually surround, kill, and destroy your enemy, take the entirety of their territory, and really feel that win in your heart. That's why you play this game. And we see Germany. They are trying to defend here, but they don't have anything left to actually defend with. They are trying to push on the Soviet tanks, but it's just too much. And here we have the Polish view again. No one wants the Polish view. We have a huge round here. We have the last 5 of the German tanks. Germany with no fuel left. They're getting no fuel. They're not using any fuel right now, probably because they don't have any fuel. This will be one of the last race for the Third Reich. This is a huge surround. We had a bloodbath in Milan. We had a bloodbath outside of Selov and Kustrin. We have bloodbaths all over the front. We see Austria is soon to fall. Salzburg, Innsbruck are just inches away from the Allied forces. France has almost retaken in its entirety. We see Free France, and we see American tanks has landed. They're retaking Netherlands. They're retaking everything. You see the map yourself. This is just a slaughter of the Euro-Axis. And zoom out, we see the same thing in Asia, where the Japanese Empire are collapsing, and everything is happening at once now. And someone wanted to bomb submarines for some reason. Berlin has fallen. The front line is... No, they have retaken Berlin. I totally missed that. Berlin is in German hands. Well done, Germany. But we have 5 tanks from the US coming in. And I think these US tanks are not any old tanks. This is really powerful tanks. Though they don't have the supply needed, 500. They're just mopping up everything here. They gotta take Kiel. They're taking Rostock. They're trying to take as much territory as possible. Magdeburg, will 1 tank be enough against these 2 tanks? It's not really what they don't have really enough. I would back down right now, but it doesn't matter. A big surround again. They have no supply left, but they have so much unit they don't need any supply. They have retaken Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia is now a democratic confederation. Wouldn't that be nice if that was the case after World War II? We have attacks from all over the place from the Soviet Union. They're trying to hold back the red wave, as they're saying in the chat from Twitter, but it won't be enough. Nothing will be enough anymore. This is the Götterdämmerung. Berlin is up for grabs once more. We have Finnish troops trying to save Berlin for what's coming, but they're just pushing in with everything they have. And we have Americans in from the west. We have the entire Soviet army from the east. We have surrounds everywhere. We have England coming up from Munich. We have a party from every front, and France is coming. And we held the Yalta Conference is held. The shaping after the Second World War is signed and ready for, and the capitulation will be coming any day now. And the capitulation will start in Europe, and I think after that we will see nothing from the Japanese player. I'm on overtime right now. I should have been down 20 minutes ago, but I can't really go out now when we're so close to the German surrender. Berlin is attacked once more, 52%, 59%. This is Polish view again. They're holding on for bare life, but this won't be enough. They're attacked from every front. You see there's the entire German core is a salient right now, and they have nothing out here. Everything is a bad show for Germany right now, and they are now a red bubble here in Berlin. They're holding out the outskirts of Berlin, but Berlin has a red bubble right now, and they're just pushing on. They're pushing on, and this will be... The question is, who is there first? Will this be an American tile, or will this be a Soviet tile? I would say, from the Soviet passivity we saw before, I would love to see this taken from the Allies, but probably it won't be. I would say that Soviet Union will be the one being there first. There's nothing left of Germany. There's nothing left of Euro-Axis except Stettin and Berlin. And Berlin is now just a little pocket, 25%. We can see the units here. They are lowering and lowering in organization. And for everyone having 0 organization now, that unit is out of the game. So why they're not pushing in with everything they got, I don't know. They should be attacking with everything they have right now, but doesn't really matter. You see the organization going down, and soon this Finnish division will fall, and everything here will fall alongside it. You can see the numbers going down right now, hour by hour. They should just go in with everything they have, even from the Allied part and from this part, but they're not really doing that right now. But this is a minute from breaking 14%. You see here they are dying back and forth. You see the hats going off. 13%. 8%. Now this is a total collapse. Total collapse. Stettin will also be taken, but when Berlin falls, this game is over, and I will call it now. I will call this game. This is an Allied win. Well played, Allied players. Comintern, Allies, Euro Allies, the Pacific, everything here went the way of the Allies. And I love to see the heavy tanks from England actually doing their work. And 0, and Berlin is almost done. We have the reinforcement coming in here. The last reinforcement, the last unit, 8%. They're just gonna take the last organizational damage. We have both American troops and Soviet troops, and this is the last push. They're down to 11 units, 10 units. You see organization going down, 8 units, no, 9 units. And another push, they're pushing and pushing and pushing. An organization are falling, 1 more unit, 5, 4, 6 units, 5 units, 4 units, 2, 1. And there it is, overrun. Berlin is now taken, and it's taken by the Allied forces. And here is the victory for the Allies. Here it is. The Allied victory. We see the complete surrender of the Euro-Axis. Japan, we won't see it right now because there's a peace conference. And I think that's it for me. I will push you into the Discord right now so you can hear them talk and the victory for the Allies. And that will be everything from me for today. Happy to see the chat joining me for this last seconds. Oh, my green screen is off. It has been amazing to be a part of this for a couple of hours at least. And yeah, I'll push you into the Allies Discord, and I will see you guys next time.
Good game.
Who was the Japan?
Me and
Oh, mate, you love
August.
my elephants.
I don't know. Manchu mainly micro to front with you.
Oh,
Pioneer.
those elephants were insane.
The Soviets had a lot of fun watching the elephants in North Africa.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
I joined the commentary and chat and bros and was like, those elephants, what are they?
I need to I need to cite a quote from the Axis side when someone says there are elephants going to Jerusalem. It's like, okay, that call out. That's some of the greatest call-outs I've heard. Like, there are elephants going to Jerusalem. It's like, okay.
I also have a screenshot of that though. I can drop it.
That's so
I have a
fucking
screenshot
good.
of it.
Well played, allies.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah, well fought, Axis, to the end.
Yeah,
I'm just amazed we made it to 44, to be honest.
Yeah.
May 44 even, yeah.
Oh, there we go. That was is exactly that picture. Is what I saw. I was just looking at like, what? It's just a call out overall to say like, oh, there are elephants going to Jerusalem. It's like, what are we supposed to do about that? Why is this information being told?
Yeah, what are they gonna do with that information?
Send in the bombers, I guess.
That was.
You need strat bombers for that.
Yeah, they're too tanky.
Yeah.
Well, good phalanx tactics.
Nice.
You know,
Cactus.
Yeah.
Well played.
Those
Yeah, it was
subs, man. We completely committed to anti-sub warfare as Japan, and it was still unsuccessful. I mean, wow.
I'm telling you, man. Subs are cringe.
That's so strong.
Yeah, they're cringe.
I
mean, whenever you put DDs
should
in the
ban
battle,
the
like,
snorkel.
put my cruisers Yeah. and then kill your DDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
snorkel
it's complex.
after 42 or something.
Well, it was a nice fight in Finland, Mongolia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
very
nice one, Mongolia.
Very, very much a historical battle between Bulgaria and Mongolia in Finland. With motorized going back and forth.
With artillery trucks fighting.
Yes, very much completely normal.
A very good game. I think we had about one win all day, and that was that naval invasion of around Marseille. Otherwise, everything today kind of went to shit.
You had one good. You beat us back in North Africa there and killed 3
Yeah.
Canadian tanks and 2 British tanks. So that was good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Falk. What the fuck? How dare you?
Well, I had to do something.
Yeah.
I was mad because I was building up a supply hub and a railway there, and I'm like, they shouldn't attack soon. And then just 6 Hungarian tanks coming. I'm like, oh shit, they're dead. I don't have any supply at all.
What happened in France, man, in the beginning? Why couldn't you guys get through?
Just a good defense.
Yeah, it was good inf from him. He was playing really well.
Yeah, good solid Paris on the urban tiles in Belgium. We would have gone through, but it
I want to ask though, why were there no German assault guns?
because we did a bad build.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
That was the main issue.
Pretty much
then.
space.
Jesus, 7 kilometers per hour elephant.
That's quite
disgusting.
Yeah.
Wait,
those elephants can rock. Throughout the whole
7
thing.
kilometers per hour?
Jesus.
What the elephants were that quick?
Do they have fucking roller skates?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
basically, those elephants, I killed a lot of the Japanese and Manchu divisions through overrunning. That's all I did. They just slapped them. Yeah, I went superior firepower as well with them, and they were brilliant.
Running
It's way
quicker than
better
medium tanks.
motorized. Yeah, that's better than motorized. What the fuck?
Super good. Super realistic. Could you imagine in real life the fucking elephants skating past? You're sitting like in a truck, and they're just rushing you. They're getting closer.
I'm fairly certain that is better than motorized. Genuinely. Like,
Yeah.
What the
No,
fuck?
my my motorized divisions go higher, but they're worse stats, a lot worse.
Yeah.
Shouldn't there be like elephant artillery with those instead of motorized?
Do they exist?
Well,
in
why
this
don't they
game?
have armor as well?
I don't want them to exist.
0 armor.
Why can't we give them armor as well? I want them to have upgraded sets of armor.
Plate armored elephants.
Yes, why not?
Can you get them
That is-
from the start, the elephants, or when do you get them out realistically?
So I got I got 3 divisions out for North Africa, and you get two starting with the focus elephants for the modern age. You get 2 for free. So
Well.
you just need to up them a bit, and that's it. But yeah.
How many elephants is in that division? Like how many?
1, 2, 4,
Yeah, but
8, 12,
the thing with
15.
elephants.
No, like how like the amount in the. I can't see the equipment there.
Oh,
How many
no,
elephants is
it's,
there?
funny enough, they use horses. But
What
yeah.
the? Fuck?
What?
No,
They use what?
They eat horses.
Excuse me.
What?
The thing with elephants.
Haven't you heard if you glue 4 horses together, it's an elephant? Everyone knows that.
Son of a gun
Fun,
paradox,
son.
you did it again. God damn. You did it again.
The thing with horses is look at the cost, and they have no armor or hardness, so they are very expensive, and cost you a lot. Like you take a lot of casualties.
I guess 1,000 fucking horse equipment is a lot.
It's not though, really, because that's not a lot of it's a lot on a unit,
No,
yeah,
not,
but
not for late game.
no, it's nothing.
Can
It's
someone
it's
compare the
like
weight
for-
with like a tank?
Rosen, how many
template?
horses do you have as Soviet now? Like 100,000?
Probably like
You can field 100 elephant divisions from the
what
Soviet.
the
Why didn't you request Lend-Lease? Why didn't you license that shit?
Why can't we?
Yeah,
Why can't
just
we
the
build
Soviet
elephants?
elephant.
We have mountains. Come
wait,
on.
wait. I've just come up with a horrible Mongolia build.
Just license the fucking elephant.
Oh. 'Cause, like,
Fucking the elephants are attacking from the east.
like you could, as Mongolia, just pump all your horse production into India and field these fucking things. Because Mongolia has that 20% production thing.
Do they count as cavalry as well? Like for the advisors?
Oh,
I would
no.
assume so.
That's a
They
good
count as
question,
artillery. They count as artillery. I'm pretty sure.
They count as
I
artillery?
think so.
What?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, because they take artillery to make.
But they
What?
work as. Honestly, I don't
Yeah,
This is-
they are
Wait.
strange, but I think they take both horse equipment. Like they take all kinds of equipment.
What the
What-
fuck is this?
No, wait,
What were they
I'm
tricking?
looking. I'm looking at the composition. They count as cavalry.
Ah,
In
okay.
the,
Oh, they do, okay.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah.
that's almost worth. Like, imagine if you get them on with certain advisors as well. It can be fucking
I suppose the only
giga.
downside of them is there's no doctrine that gives a bonus really to cavalry.
Yeah, that's why you just.
them.
But that's why you just go SF for raw soft attack, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Soviets still have their cavalry division attack, right? So.
I think we need to make it even. All countries should have elephants.
I was gonna say, but I don't think Soviets can get elephants, but that's true.
No,
If
I
you do like Kulik or whatever the fuck his name is.
I mean, some countries have
Do
bikes.
the
That's
horses.
cool.
If
Yeah,
you
but,
if
like,
they annex
doctrine doesn't
or
exist.
puppet India, though.
Is
they
that
should
the most? Is that the most imbalanced build where you go elephant and bikes? That's where you really.
Can you
tapping into the
license
power.
produce elephants?
No, they're just horses. So. you
So
can't.
what you're listening to now is the
Could you
after talk
imagine?
of today's
But you could
Grand
build
Game.
them as the UK.
And yeah,
'cause you can
as I
recruit
said
them through
before earlier,
Well, I mean,
this
technically,
was
you
quite
can
different
naval
from our
invade
normal
with
Grand
elephants,
Games.
So you can do like a
Dedicated
fucking
studio
naval invasion.
commentator thing going, but
They don't
today
even
you got
have
to
a
see more of
negative.
the
What the
point of
fucking-
view. I think I'm not sure what you've been seeing because I've been playing as you saw. And apologies for any mistakes I've done. I hope you still have enjoyed the stream. And if you want to support what we do, apart from our Grand Games and stuff, we do guides as well. You can go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Hygge Gaming, or you can follow us on YouTube and Twitch and whatnot, and that would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, probably in a month or so we'll deliver another one of these. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream. So take care, and yeah,